What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans, Indiana Pacers fans, Wemby fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. We'll be doing a live play-by-play reaction scoreboard chat for today's afternoon game, 12 p.m. Eastern, which, believe me, feels very weird over here. The Spurs versus the Pacers. The Spurs beat the Pacers. They annihilated the Pacers, scoring, 140 points on, was it Thursday afternoon? And I got to think the team's going to be motivated again, so I expect a repeat performance. Juan, Adriel, Kokoshibo, Max Hard left turn. Steven Z.
Hi, everybody.
And everybody's here. Grogu's running the scoreboard. Yodi, Slossie, Jonathan. Medicare, Gold Foot Powder, Blood Lickby, Jakob, Jacob, Carol, good morning, Paisan, King, Webby with 30 and 11 in the last game. I expect them to have a big game again. Too early to have wine and beers? Not really.
I guess it depends where you are.
Underscore, good morning from the Philippines. It is it like 1 a.m. in the morning or 12 a.m.? It is late or early, depending on how you look at it. Real quick, I went to a comic book sale today, another one, and I bought 6 short boxes.
He did very well this morning.
It was a fill a box sale. It was awesome. It was only $25 a box. So I got almost a complete run of like Batman 440 to 650, Detective Comics 625 to 800. Some of the big keys were pulled out, but there's
finished a run of something.
Finished a run of Adventures of Superman, which what they do. One issue short of something else. There was one other series. I was like, dang, I'm missing one issue of it. Gosh, I don't remember now. Spider-Man. Tom McFarlane's Spider-Man 1 through 90. I think I'm missing one issue now. So I grabbed a lot of stuff today. Stephanie, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. 6 p.m. in France, which is almost, yeah, right. Suze, hello from San Antonio.
Hello, everyone.
Mr. Fulton sprained his ankle. Good luck and get better soon. You have a big audition for Susicle the Musical?
Oh, cool.
I don't remember that one.
It's awesome.
I'm hearing rumors too of Pop maybe back in February, but I didn't see that on Air Alamo or Pounding the Rock yet. It was by, I think, Clutch Points, and I tend to take their information with a grain of salt until I see it everywhere else. Tracy, hello from France. So is this game being shown in France today? Is it nationally televised? It's on ESPN here in America. Is it internationally? Is it being shown everywhere, or is it not being shown? Alexis, good afternoon to you. 11 a.m. in Texas. Yes, it is. You are 1 hour behind.
It's early there.
I have way too many people on my lap.
Yeah, seriously, why are there so many people in your
So
lap?
the lighting is probably going to be an issue for us, as you guys may know or may not know. I have a huge sun window here to the left, and the sun right now is to the left and behind us, but as the day progresses, it starts moving and eventually gets towards us, so we might start getting some sunspots, or it might be literally in our eyes, which means we'll have to make a quick adjustment while on stream. Cable TV, okay. If Pop isn't cleared to return after the All-Star break, he should just sit the season out. At that point, probably Paisan. I mean, health first. I think you want the coach. There's like a sandwich of people right here, but
you keep putting more people over here.
Well, we gotta go somewhere.
Well, usually some of them are over there.
Ryan says 1 a.m. here in the Philippines. So sleepy.
Oh, I bet.
All right, Headband Grogu was gonna.
Yeah.
Did you show Headband Grogu?
I did.
Okay.
And Mikey usually sit on the other side.
Bear is here. Bear Cam. He's rocking. Guess what?
He's looking good in his jersey.
I'm excited for this game, but it really does. These afternoon games, for me at least, I know for a lot of you,
throw our whole day off
because that's when the Spurs play. The time probably really messes with your schedule. But as somebody that calls every single game live, every game is usually at 8 or 8:30, kind of in that wheelhouse.
Or 10:30.
Not too many of those. Thank goodness. But definitely messing up my internal clock is. I feel like it should be nighttime right now. It's like I should already eat dinner. I'm going to call the game and then probably go to bed in a half hour, an hour, whatever it may be, because I got to work in the morning. Nope. Got a whole day ahead of me after this game.
I don't know. I may take a nap.
Garrett, what's going on? Lance, he does like his jersey.
He loves his jersey.
Spurs play good at noon, have they? Are we what? How many games have we had at noon? It's the only one.
No,
Caller, good evening. I'm sorry. Good morning to you. Good afternoon. Can't get the time right.
it's because you say that, but depending who's watching, it may be the correct time. It may be good evening to them.
Pedro said watching this stream is also a flashbang because my room is dark as. Well, I hope we win today.
And we glow in the dark.
Gotta win in France. You gotta win the games in
I mean, you got to think that Wemby is
Why would this
pumping
pop?
his team up.
Microsoft Edge year in review. Why would you pick this up on? I'm literally viewing stuff right now on the computer. Like, hey, check this out now.
My computer doesn't know.
Yeah. Big game would be great. Checking in from Washington, the state,
Nice.
not DC. So 3 hours behind. So it's 9 a.m. game from where you are.
Oh, that's rough.
Peanut, my peanut, my profession. I'm an IT guy, I guess you could say now. Three Beards, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Bam431. I'm just saying hello to everybody. Greco, hello to you. Let's get a little ghost first.
Nice to be with you guys today.
And of course, you know the deal. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, that's the one thing we'll ask for. It's the one great way to support the channel. Show them how to do it, Pop. Wemmy needs to break a record. Alchemy?
That'd be cool.
What's record? Well, hard left turn, so hands look good. By the way, cheap plug alert, if you haven't got a chance to watch it yet, yesterday I finally uploaded the documentary on Brandon Jennings. If you don't know who that is a rookie that scored 55, or a player that scored 55 points in a game as a rookie, had a huge 63-point game in high school, so it looked like he was going to be the next big thing in the NBA, and it all went mostly not so good for him.
It went wrong.
So I spent probably 15 plus hours editing that, so if you get a chance to watch it, we'd greatly appreciate it. Also looking for feedback on that video. Most of it's been fairly positive, just maybe the microphone, and I think I recorded it in my kitchen, and I should have recorded it in here with the
better acoustics.
better acoustics.
I thought it was great, but as we all know, I might be a little biased.
Thanks. Ricardo, thank you for stopping in. Carson, what is going on? Oh, it's nice. RQ3, Wemmy doesn't want to loot. Well, of course not. Now, me and RQ3 are going to be battling for the next decade because he's a Thunder fan. Me and him battling personally.
Yes, even though you're a Thunder fan. We won't hold it against you. Well, we might a little.
We usually split series. Batista says, show the game. Okay. BC, what's up? And injuries RB, a quintuple double, which would be the first in NBA history. Trenchant, bonjour. The new video is great. Thank you. I really put a lot of work into that. I mean, if you guys watched it, you can
really did.
And somebody commented like, "Are you the Spurs channel?" I was kind of surprised to see this on here. Like, the Spurs are the driving force of the channel, but it is TSR Sports, not TSR Spurs. And I do want to continue to grow the channel. Well, I think we can grow with the Spurs as they get better. The Spurs growing the channel depend on how well they're playing. When the Spurs aren't playing well, there's no growth. It took us 10 days, I think, to get the final 10 subscribers to get to 26,000 as a struggle.
The struggle is
But
real.
when they're playing well, this channel will grow naturally from that. But also, I want to do, I'm really interested in documentaries on players that were big coming out of high school or college, and it just didn't work out.
You love making content, and so get to flex some of those other muscles.
David Gabriel?
It's fun.
I want to see some, let's see some Area 51.
I want to see that.
Well, somebody's happy about that graphic. It's a fist pump from JL, Jean-Luc Picard. RL said bonjour, Rich, and Mademoiselle.
Oh, bonjour.
That's what inspired me to do the Brandon Jennings video. Is they put the graphic with the youngest players to score 50, and Brandon Jennings was on there, and I was like, who? I forgot who he was. I honestly did. I didn't pay attention to Milwaukee back then. Definitely did not pay attention to Detroit, so the name kind of escaped me. And I don't watch Gilbert Arenas' show, so I didn't know he was on there. So I was like, Brandon Jennings, let me look him up. And I was like, wow, this dude had a huge game, what I mentioned, in high school, and the huge game of 55 points against Steph Curry, mind you. Steph Curry was not Steph Curry, but he was playing the Golden State Warriors.
He was Steph Curry, but he wasn't Steph Curry.
And I found his story interesting. And probably the only thing I would change on the video is I went a little light on saying he was attitude may be a problem because I think his attitude really could have been a bigger issue. But I didn't really just want to hammer the guy with having a poor attitude.
Yeah, but you gotta be fair about it too.
Yeah, Lauren TV, what's going on? Yeah, what? Yeah, I think it was the youngest players to ever score 50 yard through three.
Yeah.
It was something along those lines because it made me go, wait a minute. I
Who's
looked,
the guy?
I mean, Will Chamberlain was all over that list. We don't know who that is. I want to say Earl Monroe was on there. A lot of names I knew. He was the one name that stood out, and I was like, who? 1 a.m. in the Philippines, indeed. Hard left turn, his career, and I talk about it in the video, but one of the things working against him is he was a different kind of point guard. If you want to know more about him, check out the video. That's our second documentary on the channel. We did one on David Robinson, and there's now a separate playlist for documentaries on the front page. I originally was going to call it NBA documentaries, which is probably going to mostly be NBA. I was like, I love the NFL
Yeah, I
too.
was gonna say, and you may every once in a while throw in a baseball player.
I mean, Jose Canseco is one of my favorite players of all time. I certainly could do a video on how messed up his career went.
Yeah.
Castle for Rookie of the Year. He's got to get ahead. Alex Sarr, I believe, is number one right now in the rookie
Yeah, but
ladder.
Alex Sarr didn't have a great week last week, so it's
Oh.
possible if Castle keeps playing well and Sarr maybe hits a bit of a rookie wall. Right now, Castle is number 2.
You know what would have been a better game? Even though they suck, this should have been the Wizards versus the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama, City Sissoko, born in France, and then you have Alexander Sarr and Bilal Coulibaly. You would have had two
Oh,
players
those
from.
would have
I think that
been.
would have been a better matchup. Two players. I mean, yes, the Wizards are bad, but two homegrown guys
I
against two homegrown guys.
wonder why they didn't do that.
I don't know. Seeing Wemby and the guys
Oh,
in Paris and the Eiffel Tower.
now they're showing all the French players in the league.
I mean, I think the biggest name out of France is got to be Tony Parker right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
right? I mean, Wemby, I expect will
Well,
overtake him
yeah.
at some point, but Parker is
I love the gusto with which Wemby pulls his.
the Pacers intro the last game too. I didn't even notice someone on their team speaks French. Okay, who is Castle starting in today? That is City Sissoko saying hi to the
Addressing
crowd.
a hometown crowd.
I'm assuming he's speaking in French. Let's see if I can understand. Yep, I can't understand him.
Something about being in Paris.
No fail.
He's hyping up the crowd.
Tracy, I've been a Spurs fan for 35 years. It's been a while.
I'm on my second year.
She is. I don't know if I've really heard him talk before. I wish for this part of the game they had English subtitles, just so I can know what the players are
What I'm
saying.
saying, yeah. I mean, they're just hyping up the crowd,
Yeah,
saying how
I
great it
know.
is to be playing at home.
Nintendo Lego Area fan, isn't it really is? I was wondering that too, Kokushiba. I'm like, Pascal
Yes.
Siakam's French. It totally was threw me off.
Yes, it's weird watching this early.
I thought maybe he just knew the language. I didn't know you. Okay. Come that Brandon James went away from the NBA because of yeah, done at 28, Ricardo. His NBA career was over at the age of 28. Siakam from Cameroon. Okay, Cameroon.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That makes perfect sense then.
Cameroon, is that where UFC fighter, Jack Black guy, huge. He's no longer in the UFC anymore. He fought Stipe Miocic twice. Won one and lost one. One of the hardest hitters of all time. I can't remember his name. Apples and bananas, what's going on? Somebody's gonna put his name in the chat. Big monster dude. He just also fought in boxing. Uh, he took a decision with I can't remember any names right now.
Castle starting.
Paul Vassell, Castle Barnes, Wemby, and Halliburton, Nemhard, Mathurin. No, not Kimbo. This is gonna drive me crazy because I like this fighter. I can't remember his
That's
name.
gonna be no help to you here.
Francis Ngannou. There you go. Arnold put Ngannou. Francis Ngannou. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Who's leaving? Chris White.
Are we pineapple or no pineapple?
Chuck
We are
Congo's gonna guest
pineapple.
sovereign. Cecil, though, thank you for stopping in. Yep, it's Francis Ngannou.
Did you see the size of that pineapple?
Hey, Castle's pineapple?
Yeah.
Is he
Look
able,
at his pineapple.
he's got a big pineapple?
He does.
Hopefully plays up to the size of his pineapple.
That's my hope.
Francis Ngannou was a bad dude. Players are on the court and away we go. I bought a lot of books with the Joker on the cover today.
Yeah, you did.
Joker's awesome. All right, Spurs ball. Let's do it. Happy afternoon. Happy Saturday. Happy Sunday if that's where you are. CP3 is going to turn the ball over, and we have a fast break for the Pacers. Easy dunk for,
Well,
never mind. Easy layup for Andrew now.
that is not how I like to start a game.
I see, so I don't see colors either, but if I'm trying to describe somebody, I don't know their name, it helps if I can point you in a direction. If I say huge jacked black guy that was a heavyweight in the UFC, that it narrows it down. If I just say big guy in the UFC,
There are more
there's
options.
more options. 2-0. Blue Accent, blessed up to you. Actually, that's not true. I do see colors. Silver and black, baby.
Knew that was coming.
Yeah. Wemby would have missed. Was that a 3 that he just took?
I don't know. I was too busy rolling my eyes at
Oh,
you.
okay. Well, I think it was a 3. Pacers ball. That corner 3 for Turner is no good. Devasell with the rebound. Devasell playing much better the last few games.
Last night.
I think the last 3 games he's shooting 52, 52, 52 from the field, 52 from the arc. So he's finally found some rhythm. Yeah, Castle's pineapple's huge.
Big old pineapple.
Barnes into the paint. Puts his shoulder down. Off balance shot is going to
Good.
bounce around and
We are on the board. Double pineapple for sure.
5 lug racing. What's going on? 5 lug. When's the NASCAR season start? Is it next month?
Ooh, that was a nice 3 for that guy.
You could call him Green Shoe Guy. It's Benedict Mathurin. Which
Green shoe guy.
Green Shoe Guy. There you go. Wemby with ball right now. Wheels it across to Harrison Barnes. Barnes right left over into the paint. Tosses it back out to Wemby. The long 3.
It's
There we go.
good.
We do have a double pineapple setting. I love it. Okay, sorry, Arno. I couldn't remember the amount of games. He's on a 5-game
5-game
streak.
streak.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's turned the season around finally.
Let's just hope it stays that way.
I'm happy because 1, it's better for the Spurs, but 2, I don't like making videos where I have to criticize a player's performance. Miles Turner's gonna get fouled by Stephon Castle. I don't want criticize. I mean, well, it is what it is. They're playing poorly. I can't sit here and be like,
No, you have to be honest about it.
yeah,
You absolutely have to be honest about it.
we are 3 weeks out from Daytona 500. Well, that's the one I know the most.
Okay.
If you ask me to name a race, that Daytona 500 is probably the first one to talk about. Friendship, I'm gonna guess Jeremy Sohan is still on a minutes restriction. Miles Turner's at the line for 2. First free throws good. Oh, we're way off. You gotta help me out here. You gotta tell me all that stuff's off too, right?
I'm having trouble reading it with the sun.
Oh, okay, we're lined up now. Is the sun in your eyes?
A little bit.
Is it? You can close the 7-5.
I just will.
Let me grow the pineapple. That would be great. Castle pull up J. Tough shot. Good move.
What was the comment? I see Bear's name.
Do we have a baby Schmoops bear puppy? What? Baby
Baby
Schmoops.
Schmoops. What's a baby Schmoops?
Bear's here with his jersey, but he's passed out right now. Nemhard in the paint. Nice job avoiding Wemby's outstretched arm. Gets the layup and 9-7. Soham backup center duty. I mean, if it works, I gotta think that's gonna be opponent dependent. If they're gonna keep doing that. Steph will bring it up for the Spurs.
All I know is I'm loving his blue hair.
Jeremy's.
Yeah. I'm really digging the blue hair.
What if Wemby dyes his hair blue? Steph open for 3. Oh boy.
I mean,
Yeah.
that would be weird.
I
But
think it goes off in a minute.
yeah.
Yeah. Somebody's going to the run. It wasn't a horrible shot. Miles Turner misses the layup in transition. Castle bringing up the court, drives into the paint. Alley to Wemby. Okay, 5 lug. So there's what we like to see is Castle, the alley oop to Wemby, and that's Nemhard gets around Wemby again. No, this kid's playing tonight. This is where I think the Spurs might be successful is Castle, as we noticed, has no fear driving into the paint. And defenders are naturally going to Castle firing off a 3. In and out.
Oh, I need some of those to go in.
Yeah, we all do. If the defense collapses on him, Wemby's going to be there for the alley-oop. Siakam against Castle, that's not a good matchup. Siakam misses the shot, though. Gets his own miss. Mathurin for 3. Short. Guys, grab a rebound. It's still Pacers ball. Siakam with the ball again and gets the jumper in the paint
I
and
mean,
eventually
when you get 10 tries, eventually it's gonna go in.
you know what? Change Wemby to the Spurs. Can the Spurs get a board? We give up so many offensive
We really
rebounds.
do.
Bear might be my favorite person on your show.
Aw, Bear's very
St. Augustine,
Sloppy took that personally, but Bear's very happy to hear it.
this is on ESPN today. And one of the reasons that the Spurs struggle with boards is look at our lineup right now. Chris Paul is not a great rebounder because he shouldn't be. He does well for his position, but he's not going to, he's not a great rebounder. Castles at this point hasn't been a great rebounder. Vassell is okay. Barnes is fairly useless considering the position he plays, and then it's Wemby. It's one of the reasons that we need Sohan in the starting lineup is he's our second
He's
best
yeah,
rebounder. The
yeah.
problem is if you put Sohan in the starting lineup, you can't have Castle right.
Castle, yeah.
It's just
No,
that's
it's
floor
one or
spacing
the
so much
other.
hard. That's terrible.
Hi, Shonaf.
Hey Doug, what's going on? Just want to let Miss TSR know that I got my Spurs blanket yesterday. Say thank you so much. Awesome. Don't forget, Yodi's on the way though.
Yodi, well, I haven't gotten the shipping notice, but we'll let you know as soon as
Oh,
it ships. He didn't do a good luck group yet. What? Finn
he's rolled over.
is having a rough go today.
Well, the hat's big.
Definitely throws him off.
Him and Yodi Day. Just gotta get closer. There we go. They're watching the game.
There.
Hello, Jean Lou. Show enough.
Did you say Jean-Luc?
Jean Lou.
Oh,
John.
that's an exciting name too. Wrong one, honey.
Hey, glad the lady is back. She's AW. Joshua?
AW?
AW? All I can say is that's a root beer. I don't know what that means.
I hope it's a compliment, and I'm going to say thank you. Awesome. Oh, thank you.
Not gonna lie, Wemby can get a lot more rebounds if he tries. I mean, we've seen him grab 15 to 20 game over a stretch. Just, I don't know. Also depends where he's standing, what he's doing. Suppose motivation level could be a thing too. He should be motivated today.
I would think he's looking for a big game today.
JS and 210. Good morning from San Antonio. We'll be resuming the giveaways probably first week of February. We obviously gave away a lot recently. Gave away 2 jerseys, two
Well, 2
hoodies.
hoodies.
The winner, Carlos, ended up instead of getting 1 jersey, he decided to kind of get 2 hoodies that go under the total of the prize I won. I
Nice,
said, of
yeah.
course. So we had that. We gave away the baby Yodi, the blanket, the baby Wemby as well. So there was
Well, and you gave, yeah.
yeah. So that's $250 something last week. So that's a lot of giveaway stuff.
Thank you for the compliment on my hair. It is quite curly.
Yeah, work right now.
Oh dear.
I like your hair. Oh, hi Andrew. Oh, Camino de Guerrero. Vamos, Espelos, vamos. Lays and bacon. It's in France.
It's in France, yeah.
Andrew, I'm doing good. Bonjour, Andy. Who?
Oh yeah, don't forget to hit that thumbs up.
Does a thumbs up look like this? I think it does. I think that's one of my songs that plays during that
I think so,
video.
too.
Is it Pounding the Rock? Go Spurs Go every day? Is that what's playing? I don't know. That's just one of my songs. Joshua, she's been working a lot in January.
Oh my God, I've put in so many hours lately.
Her company is migrating new software or something, so that's
And I've been the point person on the migration.
she's on point.
So Monday, the actual migration starts. So
Barnes thought about a 3, dropped it down, drives in the paint, layup good. Oh,
Harrison, slowest approach to the basket.
Yeah.
That was pretty slow. That was like in slow mo. Is that?
Good morning, Sir Richard the Gift Giver, Miss TSR the Fair, Bear the Shredder, or Bear the Shedder.
Bear the shedder for sure.
Bonjour, Darren.
There's definitely a shedder. There's for everywhere.
Nice drive by Tyrese Halliburton, gets the layup. Castle sucks. Now, Noah, he's a 20-year-old rookie. What are your expectations at this point in the season for him to justify that he sucks?
Yeah, it's an excellent question.
Just wondering. Barnes got an open 3, pull it down, go into the painting, and Barnes, what a backdoor pass, and almost turned over. Spurs get the ball back. Castle with the ball into the paint, off the glass. Oh, that was a nice shot. That was not.
Well, when you got 3 guys around you, it's a little harder.
Why does the TV look like this?
Look like what?
The sides are cut off.
Oh, they are.
Catherine for three. Is this like this for you guys? I just noticed the TV, like the sides of the TV are not there. It's like it's not in 16 by 9 widescreen. It's in almost like a weird 4 by 3 hybrid. Barnes open for three, takes the three. Harrison Barnes is carrying the offense right now.
Well, somebody has to.
Rogge, this is way too early.
Oh, yeah, it's so early.
That's a miss, and Barnes with the hustle rebound. Harrison Barnes is our best
He's
player right now.
everywhere right now.
Well, it's the asphalt ratio, Andy. I saw it. Harrison
Oh,
Barnes would have.
no, they just zoomed it out. Now it's full screen.
It must be something with ESPN.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Bubba.
That's not. It's Mr. Perfect. It's not the. It's not the. It's not us. It's ESPN had a scoreboard up, and I think that's why they had that. I don't know. What is cooking? Yeah, not cooking. Yeah, dude. Blah 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 blah. Sandwiches. Either get it or you don't. Barnes for three. That one thing. Oh, hit the rim twice, but no rim job for Barnes. That's a miss. 20-16. 5 minutes and change to go in the first quarter. Yeah, foul on the Spurs. Is that an and one? Is that going to count? That was a great shot after he got fouled. Turner's going to go to the line for two.
I'm sure the Pacers are looking for a little bit of a payback after the other game.
Darren, I don't know of any. I know there's always trade rumors. It's tough to do videos on those because I enjoy, well, I talk about this. I enjoy doing them, but I've been recently getting more criticism for doing trade rumor videos. Like, stop it with the rumor. But it's also like three people, and the majority of you seem to enjoy that talk, and
Enjoy.
it's an egregious rumor. Like Keldon Johnson for, you know, Luka Doncic. Like, come on, that's not happening.
When you break down things that could potentially actually happen, I quite enjoy those videos.
Another whistle on the Spurs. Cowboy X Factor. We
Okay.
it took forever to get to 26,000. So much of this channel is driven by how well the Spurs are doing, and that two losses in it, or sorry, double 3 game losing streak really slowed
Oh
down
yeah,
for a
that
moment.
and those last two games and that one were
All right,
awful.
and good evening to you. David says he was like number 63. Can we get to 75 likes before the end of the first quarter? That would be greatly appreciated. First free throw is good. Thank you, Andrew. I'd really like to get to 50,000 this year, but I know it's going to be my ear is so itchy really hard, which is why I'm putting the time in. I'm not putting time into the second channel anymore because I just don't
You
have
just
the
don't
time.
have the time. You're
And I
too
just I
busy.
just bought 6 short boxes of comics today, which keep me busy.
Just bagging and boarding those is going to take you forever.
Oh, everybody's here at Cowboy X Factor.
Yeah, yeah, we're all
Was that Harrison Barnes again? I think it was. Hey, Ben Gargu's here. Mikey, JL, Andrew.
and Jonathan.
Another foul on the Spurs. Jeez. Haters gonna hate Rich. People criticize me for moonwalking out of rooms when I'm feeling good. Just do. But you're right. Andrew says, Miss TSR, you look so nice tonight. Any plans later?
You're going to work on your comics.
So after the game, I'm gonna go work out because I'm starting to see my ab lines come back a little bit, and I want to get in shape for the summer because we all do.
Hmm.
After that, I do have a crap ton of comics, and I don't have bag and boards for everything. I literally bought probably
Awkward.
well over 1,000 comics today. So I'm gonna bang and board the stuff that has value, and then yeah, that'd be done there. And I mean, I have a game night with friends tonight. We'll probably watch a movie or something later.
Yeah, I was thinking I might head over to TJ's and pick up something yummy for dinner.
Trey Jones with a turnover. My ear is so itchy.
What do you do to your ear?
I don't know. There's an itch in it that I can't make go away. Pacers ball up 23-18. Spurs offense looking kind of.
I'm gonna do some Dead Boy Detective reading later.
Tyrese Halliburton with the miss. Spurs ball. Jeremy Science checked in with the blue hair and pink shoes.
I love it.
Vassell with a step back three. No good.
I think of all the colors Sohan has rocked for his hair, this is my favorite.
That three is no good. Spurs ball. How many points does Harrison Barnes have, guys? Yeah, Cowboy X Factor. That video I did.
Oh, that was an awful turnover.
Brandon Jennings documentary. Whoa.
Ooh, two misses,
Two misses by the Pacers, but to give the
but they
ball
still
back.
get, yeah,
And now corner three is
still no
also no
good.
good. Obi Toppin missed that one, and finally a foul on the Pacers. Xavier, we're off to a slow start, a very slow start. Um, I mean, I can tell you guys what I got during between the first and second quarter. We have a timeout.
We are not married. That is correct.
Timeout. So I bought 6 short boxes. The place I go to, he bought a huge collection, and this one was
45 long boxes, he said.
yeah, this was actually somebody's personal collection. The last fill box sale I did, it clearly looked like store overstock, and didn't love what I got from there. Today,
Oh,
I
today
just
was
literally,
great.
literally just was grabbing piles. Like the guy had almost a full run of, let's say, Detective Comics 620 to 800. I just grabbed all of them because I have a couple of those issues. I'm like, screw it, I'm not gonna take the time to look through them. They were charging $25 a short box. Nothing was bagged and boarded, but it was in nice shape. You can fit like 200 books in a short box when they're unbagged and boarded. So I mean, I ended up buying 6 short boxes. Books that I found of value so far. So 6 short boxes for 150 bucks. I found Superman Man of Steel 17 and 18, which is the first appearance of Doomsday. And I grabbed new X-Men 26 to like 150 and issue 128 first Phantom Box for comics. That's like a 40 or $50 book. So far, 3 books have made up easily more than one box by far. So I mean, it was really cool. I got Batman issue 420 to 650. Again, the big keys are taken out, but I saw a lot of $10 books. I think most of the Hush storyline is in there for the Batman books. The only one I saw missing real quick was 612, which I already had, which is the Batman Superman cover. So I mean, there was a lot of cool stuff. Well, so Cali X Factor, here's what I'm going to do with I do play Marvel Rivals a little bit, Adriel. I haven't played it a ton. I am going to keep the channel up. I talked to her about this, and what I'm going to do is those of you that have been here for a while, I've had numerous different channels. TSR Sports is the one that's always done the best.
Well, that's always been your main
It's been the
channel.
main channel, but I
Yeah.
had the Stuck in the 80s channel where some of you found me, some of the old schoolers. Whackbag Film, which is where I really started. There's the music that's not sports related that I have out there that I'm really proud of. Not the really heavy, gross vocal stuff, but the catchy stuff. There's a lot of music out there, and there's other little things I've done before, and I still have all that content sitting on hard drives and flash drives. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take I like crap and slightly change it to I make crap. And every playlist is going to be a channel I've done at some point in my life. Stuck in the 80s, we'll have a channel. I have 75 episodes of that. Why not just put them all up? Whackbag Films, I'll be selective on that because some of the content's
Yeah.
not really,
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be careful with that. Um, but there's so much stuff I can put up, and then I'll make one video that will say how it took me 13 years to get monetized on YouTube, because that's a big achievement for folks usually is getting monetized on YouTube. And I'll say, TSR Sports is what I got monetized on over 13 years. Here is every other channel I've tried and failed with the past 2 decades. Have fun. Uh, we're not looking the best. Brian, what's up? Do you recognize? People do not recognize me in public as Richard Raji at all. So, Jorling Chong, good morning to you. Andrew, I am still making music. It's on pause at the moment. My recording computer died. It was 12 years, the hard drive was 12 years old. It finally gave out, and I was like, it was a Windows XP computer. I was using old software. So I need to figure out new software. I've heard Audacity's pretty good. It's free. So I really just need to get a capture device and then reset all my audio mixing settings and try to get that set. But I do have, I like making music. I'd like to get back to it. It's just tough during the season
It's
right
gonna be
now,
tough during the season.
especially with all my hobbies.
You're busy. You
Yeah.
are.
You guys just heard about the comic book collecting. There's Spurs just turning over. There's obviously TSR Sports with the Spurs NBA season taking up a ton of time. I play Magic the Gathering. I have over 50 Commander decks. That's all that video. I mean, I have a lot of hobbies.
Working out and
Working out, the
spending time
sexuals.
with me. I heard that.
What? I said actuals. I do
Yeah,
math.
that's not what you said.
We've got hot potato with the ball, and the Pacers getting the ball back. 23 to 18, under 3 minutes to go. Spurs offense very sluggish at the moment. Actually, the whole team has struggled offensively, except for Harrison
Except
Barnes.
Harrison Barnes, who's killing it.
That little jump hook is good by Thomas Bryant. We're down by 7.
They're gonna have to make some big adjustments after the first quarter.
St. Augustine, I could talk Magic all day.
Please don't get him to.
Okay. Spurs ball. I do have a mono White Angel deck, though, for the no Clerics, though. Lascelles going to drive, kick it out to Barnes. That was deflected, so not an over. Oh, we have to take a half court three with the clock expiring. That was a shooting clock violation. David, it's not over, but this offense is looking bad. Bad start. Um, so real quick to the
Aw, Cowboy X Factor. That's so
yeah,
cute.
essential oils, exactly. I think you guys every time I see Baby Wemby, start my clock, Lori. All right, so real quick, I have 32 what most people consider non-budget decks of every color combination, black and red, or white and green, or all five colors, or colorless. Then I have 26 decks that are kind of hybrid budget slash non-budget. Because I got to the point where I'm like, I have cards that have value that I'm not playing just for a deck restriction. That's stupid. TJ McConnell with the layup. We look awful. Um,
Yeah, this is not an auspicious start here.
and I found a room in a drawer to make 16 more just janky decks for when I play Dan. He plays janky decks. I'm like, even though I'll never play these decks, it's okay to have them built. Trey Jones layup in the paint. Yes, Keldon Johnson with the rebound. Keldon Johnson with the putback.
Wasn't sure he was gonna get up there to.
Wasn't sure he was going to take the shot either, or if he was going to get blocked. 27-20. It's early though.
It is early.
McConnell, I think, just tried an alley oop. That was broken up. It's a turnover for the Pacers. A Spurs ball. Trey Jones going to get it up the floor quick. Tosses it into a wide open Jeremy Sohan in the paint. All right, that's a 4-1. What's up, Levi? We bad. Come on, TSR, admit it. Xavier, we're a roller coaster. Sometimes we're good. Sometimes we're bad. Sometimes we're only. Miles Turner for three, no good. That was a terrible rebound by Kellman. Pacers now with the second chance opportunity. Aaron Neesmith.
Swish.
Second chance opportunity,
Nothing but
three-pointer.
net.
Showed up, said so many croissants.
Oh, yum.
Ethan, we're giving up. I don't know how many
Everything.
offensive rebounds we're giving up so far in the first quarter. It seems like a lot.
We're giving up everything. What is going on over here?
All right, 30-22. Let's finish this quarter strong.
Maybe Mikey will do a dance to get us back in the groove.
All right, Chuck Norris will punch the camera. Wemby's calling for the ball. He's going to get the ball. Back to Sohan. 6 on the shot clock. Jeremy into the paint. Double clutch off the glass. Oof, that was way off. Siakam. Back to McConnell.
Looks like
Over to Turner. Turner hits a three from the corner. We're down by 11.
it honestly just looks like the Pacers have more people on the court than we do.
Arnie, what's going on? Offensive rebounds, Pacers 5, Spurs 1. Michael, that's
Wow.
exactly right. We're getting killed on the boards. 8 on the shot clock. Wemby with it out in three-point land, looking for a screen from Trey Jones. Trey Jones gets knocked on his butt. Wemby's just going to force a two. No good. Keldon Johnson, offensive rebound is good. 33-24. TJ McConnell's going to take off. Pull up Jay. No good.
All right. Well, at least we ended the quarter in single digits.
That was
It wasn't necessarily looking that way.
that was not our best quarter.
It's not our best quarter. We need to tighten it up for the second quarter for sure.
Taking a hangover from the last win.
I don't know. Maybe they're having too many croissants.
You know what we need? We need some Chuck. Andrew, I think we'll make a comeback too.
I think so.
Juan says they look like they partied last night. I was just thinking the same thing. The coach plays. Good afternoon, coach. Coach, congratulations. I was telling her that you've had a couple of videos just pop off like nobody's business. And it's really interesting to see what videos YouTube pushes or what people gravitate to and what they don't. Because I'm now going to be in the middle of that myself where I'm trying different content. Where I just put up I finally got the documentary done. I put it up yesterday and it's compared to the rest of the channel, not doing great. But as you've said, it's an evergreen video where it doesn't have to, jump off, jump out of the gates right now.
Immediately, yeah.
It could take time to build. And but I'm really happy for you to see your. I mean, you have been really doing well. Some of those breakdown videos have.
I enjoy watching. I don't understand most of it, but I enjoy watching.
Yep. What's going on? Thank you for stopping in. And by the way, if anybody has not checked out the Coach Plays, if you're looking for some of that breaks down, I know it's an NBA channel predominantly where you're at right now, but if you're looking for some of that really breaks down plays with knowledge too, not just breaking down a play, but knows what they're talking about, and it might even get you a little like, wow, that's knowledge.
a few things,
Check them out.
but I'm a slow learner when it comes to football.
0 free throws for the Spurs. That seems right. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I did it on Brandon Jennings. So what caused me to do that? If anybody has, if seriously haven't had a chance to watch that, I would appreciate it.
I
That
think it came out great.
I think I put more than 15 hours of editing that. I had to have when I think
Yeah.
about it. Each chapter is at least 2 hours of editing plus grabbing the footage. It probably was close to 15 hours. I found a way to maybe cut that time down to a third.
We
That's what
shall
I'm planning
have
on
to.
doing in the future. I don't have me in the video at all, and sometimes I don't need a picture. I can just have me explaining something for 5 to 10 seconds. But anyway, um, I did the Brandon Jennings video because Wemby scored 50 this season, and they put up a graphic, the youngest players to score 50 in history, or they put up a rookies to score 50, and I saw Brandon Jennings' name on it, and I was like, why don't I remember him? And I never followed the Bucks or Pistons when he played. I know he's been on Gilbert Arenas' show, which I don't watch. I've seen clips here and there, and I was like, well, let me look into this player, and I looked into his career, and in high school he dropped 63 points in a game. His 55-point game, he scored 0 in the first quarter. He scored 55 in the last three. And it's interesting to see his career with so much potential and then to see where it gets derailed multiple times. And that's kind of what I want to do on the channel moving forward is look at these NBA players or NFL players or maybe an MLB players. And yes, there will be Spurs videos sprinkled throughout here too. Whether it's a document, well, regular content, sure. A documentary, maybe. I've done a David Robinson documentary. But these players, like, so much potential, and then it just went wrong for whatever reason. And I had a lot of fun doing it. Thank you, Coach. I hope you like it. Castle 2 points, Paul 0, Vassell 0. Ooh,
That's rough. That's rough.
is Mamu getting in there?
Ugh, I like when mommy plays.
Sandro Mamakelishvili is playing. I think it is too.
Mom started the second quarter last game
Yeah, he
too.
did. I know that this channel will continue to grow on some level because of the Spurs, but it's also going to be dependent on how well the Spurs are playing. And while I love having a Spurs community, I do want to grow the channel.
Generally
It's yeah,
here.
it's TSR Sports. It's I think it's really
Like you love the Spurs, but you love sports.
yeah.
Like
I
you are
don't
just a sports guy.
like. I want to get to 50,000 subscribers this year, which is going to be an extremely difficult goal. But I want to have a lofty goal. Just covering the Spurs with New York Giants shorts will not get us
Isn't
there.
gonna get there,
It's
yeah.
just not. If the Spurs were a championship team, maybe it would. We're not there yet. We're 1 to 2 years away at minimum. Hello, Bude. Mamu sucks. Jeez, Xavier.
No. Like Mamu.
He's got three. He's been shooting the three over 40%, I believe, this year.
Good chemistry with Wemby.
He seems to, and a great nickname, Mamu. Pascal Siakam pull up J's no good.
He has a lot of energy.
He does have a lot of energy.
Like he always comes out raring.
Richard Snoop was player X that good bad format. No, not going to do the good player bad player format type thing. This is just more of a player that was hyped and never achieved the potential. I mean, I'll spoil the next video. It's Anthony Bennett. Who? Yeah, he was the first overall pick by the Cavs. Oof, Miles Turner drives in the paint and dunks the ball. I forgot he existed. He's often considered the worst number 1 pick of all time, and I'm interested to look into his story and what went wrong.
There's your request to show the game.
Oh, okay, July 26th.
I got you.
Sucker!
CP3 with the dish to Mamo, a little dunk. Barnes, I know Barnes had about half the points in the first. Gabriel says Vassell needs to be traded. Highest paid on the team to be a fourth option. Gabriel, he's the highest paid Spur of all time. Wow, I can't believe Aaron
That
Nesmith got
was,
that
yeah,
shot.
that was a heck of a shot.
I thought Wemby was going to block that in the paint. Never mind. Xavier, I don't think Wemby has a lot of points right now. A screaming Kelvin miss just gets on my nerves. CP3 with the ball for the Spurs. Back to Wemby. Wemby's going to fire off a long three from 28 feet. Oh, that was way off. That didn't even hit the rim. That's by the rim and hit the backboard.
No bear cam at the moment. He's asleep in the other room.
Oh, yeah, he did leave. I don't remember him leaving. Siakam all over the place in the paint. Ball goes out of bounds. I think that was reflected. I don't think that was a shot attempt. I was saying, I don't think that's a block. I don't think that was a shot. Juan, they should go full court pressure. The Spurs
Yeah.
really struggle against that in the last game.
Yeah.
He's bricking a little bit. Castle's back in. Speaking of bricks. Okay. Just kidding. Love you, Steph. Wemby with a nice acrobatic shot in the paint. There we go.
That was a nice looking.
No, I don't think that was a dunk. That's the same thing Jean Morant did. His hand didn't hit
Yeah,
the
his
rim.
hand, yeah.
It's more of a throw. That's a turnover by the Pacers. All right, Wemby with the ball. 3-foot three.
It's good.
He banked it.
I can't hate on that. Finally, you see some people cheering.
Greetings, TSR family. Not the score I was hoping to see tuning in. William Juby is in the house.
William Juby.
He called glass. I heard it. No, you didn't, Garrett. May the headband be with you. Oh, what a headband. Now he just likes looking at himself on the camera.
I mean, because he's so cute.
Well,
Look at that little booper.
right?
Those big eyes and that little booper.
37-31. I need Sohan on the court for Kelvin right now. Can you put some money on Sohan? My goodness, we were just talking this before the game. Does everybody have like a major gambling thing? Like ESPN was plugging the hell out of their betting app, and she said Fanatics has one now. I was like, does everybody just have a gambling service? There's JL. Speaking of bricks, you do know who's sitting beside you?
Right.
What? I'm not sure I get that, Greg. Speaking of bricks, you do know who's sitting beside you.
He's just saying I'm built like a brick house.
That's an insult, isn't it? She's a brick house. I don't know. I don't remember this
I
lyrics
think
of the
it's a good
song.
thing.
It's a good thing.
I think so, but I honestly can't remember it though.
Trayvon, who can we actually trade? I mean, Zach Collins is a player a lot of people want gone. He has no
It's
trade
no
value.
value.
He has no, but for his contract, he has no value. Oh, he's saying Miss TSR can't shoot free throws.
This TSR can't shoot anything.
36, 24, 34. What a winning hand. Wow, a lot of calls for the game.
Sucker!
Jakob, you dropped some good stats. You said when the game is hard and closed, Vassell just disappears. What are you doing?
There would be no trading of Romu.
There was some fourth quarter stats he dropped where he's like, Vassell, blah, 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 0 points. I was like, what? I don't know who we can really trade. I mean, Wemby has the most trade value. He's not getting traded. I would say second is going to be either Castle or Sohan or Vassell. The Spurs are not ready to move on from any of those players. A lot of fans want Keldon Johnson to be traded. He's having his worst scoring season in what 3 years. He's averaging under 13 a game. His 3-point shot has disappeared. I don't think he has a lot of trade value. Our most trade value probably lies in our upcoming draft picks.
And we have so many, so many.
Yeah, see, so I don't think I've heard that. Built like a brick house.
Yeah, you have. I'll play you the song later.
I know this. She's a brick house. I know the
Yeah.
song. Oh, you said I'm speaking. I did, Greg. I was throwing a little shade at Stefan Castle. Collins' value and his size. Lots of teams. But Marauders, are they going to want to pay him 16 and a half, or are they going to want to pay him 18 million off his production? There's a lot of backup centers making around that or less that are, or starters probably that are way better than them.
You know, he may find that in the right program, though, that he plays better.
Yeah, that's not this program. TJ McConnell,
Because,
pull up, no good. Mom,
yeah,
there we
this
go.
program is not, his contract was signed before Wemby. Like,
Castle,
program is not built for him right now.
step out in 3-point line, gets it to Wemby. Wemby drops it off to CP3. Chris from the elbow. Nope.
Oh,
Give it to Castle, and Castle got blocked. McMathern down the other end with the miss, but the putback by Siakam is good. Was Castle fouled on that, or was that clean?
I thought it was clean.
I'd have to see it again. Wemby in the paint, and gets blocked by Miles Turner. Spurs get the ball back. Chris Paul for 3.
There
Wish.
we go.
All right.
Say again how much I like the court, the style of the court.
Cooper, we are going to be in a hustle.
What? How'd you know?
It's got it's got to take something special for Wemby to get blocked because he's that tall. Fast break for the Spurs. Nice pass by Wemby. Mamu layup, no good, but he's going to go to line for two. Marauders, I mean, yeah, maybe. 39-34. Tony Parker in the house.
Nice. Hey, bud.
Tony Parker, Finals MVP, six-time All-Star, I think. Hall of Famer. Sorry, Bear, but I'm busy.
Okay, I'm
What's
petting
up,
you.
Mike Smith? He says, "Hey, TSR, Miss UConn."
I'll take it.
This is a home game, Boo Day. Greco, yeah, that's true. You're right. They do need to win today. Mamu missed the first free throw. Made the second. 4-point game. It's close. I need a hype TSR Thunder block of justice to wake me up. No, David, I worked. I had comp time. I used 1.75 hours of comp time to call the game. That's a missed three for the Pacers. Wemby with the rebound, but they did work. CP3 with the ball for the Spurs on 3-point land. Starts to drive. Nobody there in the paint. He just would have made that
Nobody.
layup. Let's walk right up there and got the layup.
Oh, Bubba, nice.
Ours, I don't want Paul George. I just missed a miss by the Pacers, but they get another offensive rebound because we can't rebound for whatever reason. Tyrese Halliburton with the ball, 1-on-1. Castle 4 on the shot clock. Nope, gets it to Siakam. Siakam has Chris Paul on him. Pull up Jay over misses. Mamu with the rebound. Spurs ball. We can tie it up, guys.
Mamu definitely doing a better job rebounding than everybody else at the moment.
He's also like 6'9" or 6'10", I think.
The energy he brings.
Wemby with the ball right now for the Spurs. Can tie it up. Cross court to Champagny. Back to Castle. Castle going to fire through at the shot clock expiring, and that is no good. Wemby with a rare
Wemby.
offensive rebound, and they're going to get fouled. I think he's going to take his first free throw, Mike.
He's still on the ground, honey.
Did he get hurt, or is he just laying down?
I don't know. That was a heck of a bump.
Ah,
God. Honey, he's still on the ground.
I eat bumps like that for breakfast. I'm right now. I'm
There,
very
there.
hungry. Actually, for a second, I was thinking of Chet Holmgren, but Holmgren hit the floor. Not anymore. Yeah, Jalen Johnson's looking good, Marauders. Wow, they're showing
Oh, that's cool.
NBA Paris game. Oh, wow, wow. One looks different there. All right,
Coyote.
Coyotes at the game. Insane. Wemby at the line for two. His first free throws of the French series, if you want to call it that.
First one's good.
Michael, I think the coaching staff just had them doing that to learn the game, to learn to pick his spots. I think they're letting him play through the struggle.
Yeah, that does seem to be the consensus. I'm excited to see him in the dunk contest.
I'm confused. Does Castle have extensions in, or is that his actual hair?
No, that's his hair.
Now, how come when he has his hair down, it looks like 6 inches shorter? Is there something with braiding or dread or the hair
No,
technique?
it's if you look at when he wears it down, the pieces in front are shorter than the pieces in back.
That's a three for the Pacers, as we were talking about. I was thinking of Castle's hair. Sorry. So is that mostly his back hair that's up in the pineapple?
It's
Or the side? Or
it's like the sides and the front.
Mamo to the paint. Toss it to Wemby with the slam. Alley to Wemby. I mean, Mamo and Wemby played so good at the closing end of last
Yeah,
season.
they did.
Halliburton for three. Ooh,
Wow, that was a nice shot.
long shot too.
Yeah.
45-41. This day game is still throwing me off.
It's so weird.
Spurs ball. Chris Paul out to Castle, 10 on the shot clock. He's looking to drive. Into the paint. A little push off, no whistle. and then
The
gets
3 guys around him.
gets 3 guys around and gets blocked. That we need to shoot that quicker.
Yeah, we're getting swarmed a lot under the
Halliburton would have brick 3. Yeah, that's what Castle needs to learn is when to hold him and when to fold him. He needs to shoot that 1 second.
really fast.
Let me into the paint, slows it down. We need a thunder dunk for that one.
Thunder, thunder, thunder.
Dunk of justice. By the way, that's an and one. I love when Wemmy drives by the defense and throws it down. That's why I asked for him to just like he's so good in the paint.
Oh,
He's so good. Hector Banana Bread with the slam. There you go. I'm sure he loves that nickname.
I'm digging his longer hair, by the way.
Castle can finish above the rim, but Wemby has 16 right now, guys. He's on pace to score 32. Makes a free throw. He's got
Yeah.
17 now. Wemby's having a huge game.
It's funny because it doesn't feel that way.
No, well, because the Spurs offense has been lethargic a lot.
Yeah.
This is
Point game.
yeah. Pacers ball. Look at those green shoes. That's Matherin. And he hits that's wild. The Pacers 3-point shooting has come alive in the second
Yeah,
quarter.
it has.
Michael, I don't think Vassell has a lot. I don't remember saying his name a lot on the
No.
Spurs side of things. Ugly turnover by the Spurs. Was that deflected?
Seems to be some
Every-
dispute about which way it's going.
Everybody's pointing the opposite direction. French impact in the NBA. 14 French players in the NBA. Most of any non-U.S. country. Back-to-back first overall picks. NBA Paris Games 2025. It was the first time playing 2 regular season games in Paris. I forgot. French players back-to-back number 1. Victor Wembanyama, Alexander Sarr.
Oh.
Yeah. We have a whistle down the other end. So the ball was out on the Spurs. It's Pacers ball now. Now whistle. Spurs need to trade back for Turtle. You know what, Octane? A lot of fans have said on the channel, bring back the Turtle.
I just like his nickname.
Mara, a lot of people are not fans of Trey Jones' production this year.
But as you've said before, we don't know if he's being told not to shoot.
I don't know. Sissoko might come in at the end. Oh, Versace was number 1. Sorry, sorry, Harlot turn. That's right. Zachary Versace was number 1. You're right. French players went 1 and 2 in this year's draft. I forgot
That's
about
right.
that.
But Sarr currently sitting at the top of the rookie ladder.
Obi Toppin with the bucket in the paint, 50-44. And they're starting to play full court press, which we had so much trouble beating.
Yeah.
I hate it when
We
they
are
do this.
not good at when it's a full court game. And it just exhausts our guys. There you go.
Trey Jones beat the trap, gets into the paint, gets the layup, and
won.
Wow.
Also, just me or
That's a great effort.
there are a lot of very brightly colored shoes today.
The French team will be dangerous in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Stormy, what's going on? So, I could have made a video about Wemby not being a starter, but I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
All-Star game. 1, the All-Star game sucks now anyway, let's be honest. But 2, it's always been a popularity contest, not necessarily a production contest. And the biggest names in the league, like LeBron James should not be in there at this point in his career. He's playing great for his age, but is he one of the top 5 best players in the Western Conference at this point? No. He hasn't played defense. He does fine on offense, but Sohan with a turnover. 50-47, 4.5 minutes to go. Fast break down the other end is layup no good by Matherin. As Sohan got back on defense, may have affected the shot. Castle drives in the paint, gets it back to Sohan. Sohan's jumper is way off, 1 and a foul, not going to get
Yeah,
it.
that was a quick moving series there.
Vassell's plus minus is -10. Hey, Alpha, what's going on? Yeah, Sohan's passing this game has been a little not good. We're at 100 thumbs up. Can we get to 125, my friends? We have enough people here to make it so. Got that, JL? Spurs ball. But if you want to support the channel, that is one thing. The only thing we'll ask for is a thumbs up. I'm not going to ask you for a membership, Patreon, any other. I'm not going to ask you to gamble your life savings away.
Well, no, do ask that they subscribe if you enjoy the content.
Well, yeah. It's also free.
It's
Pacers ball after the Spurs miss. Obi Toppin, 1 with Vassell. Vassell may have partially blocked that. Sohan would have foul. We're just this close to getting ahead of them.
Yeah, I mean, we're only down by 3.
Sean Elliott is there. Nice. Thank you, Medicare guys. He hit the thumbs up. He's a proud subscriber. I appreciate that. Actually, really do appreciate it. Appreciate you guys hanging out on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, that timing has me all messed up.
I'm kind of torn on tomorrow. Halliburton for a mile-long 3 no good. Let the putback by Thomas Bryant's good. Getting killed on the offensive rebound still. The
What do you-
Eagles and the Commanders, I don't know who to root for. I hate both teams. It is Spurs ball, but sell out in 3-point land. He's been pretty quiet. Drives, kicks it out the castle. He step out of bounds. Like traveling.
Well, can I offer my advice
Maybe
on
not.
who to root on? I'm gonna use my crazy logic here. The commander's name is stupid,
Commander's name is stupid.
so root for the Eagles.
Smash that like. Engage. JLP.
Make it so.
Why do we have so many plushies?
That would be you. The answer to that is you.
Who bought the first plushie and bought the first plushie that was in his house? This is not a plushie.
Okay.
You bought Coyote.
I did, but at that point you had already gotten me Groot.
You said he was cute when we watched Guardians 3.
He was. That didn't mean they needed one. I mean, I love him, but
11-4 offensive rebounds in favor of the Pacers. Yeah, it's been bad news for really bad. Anthony Bustamante, I think we're one player short. Doesn't
I
necessarily need to
still
be
think
a superstar, but
I actually think you might be 2 players short.
one on the bench, one on the starting lineup.
Yeah.
That seems fair. Yeah. Second guessing life choices, plushies. Yep.
I think you need a sniper, and I think you need a better backup big.
Not get second guessing dressing up this guy in his Spurs jersey and headband.
I mean, he looks good.
Root feeling slighted by the Spurs front office. He's here. He's fixing his hair.
Fixing his hair. And he's happy. He's always happy.
He's really happy.
Baby Groot. I mean, he's adorable. It just, he started the arms race.
Fixing his hair. His hair's always down.
His hair is always down.
I mean,
It
guess
does
that's his
not,
hair, right?
yeah, it does not stay up.
Yeah, happy is getting his hair brushed. I don't know who we're going for, Sovereign.
It's gonna be interesting. I think as we get into the like March Madness, I definitely want to keep my eyes out for who would fill those holes because I really do think it's a sniper and a backup big.
Well,
That's
I'm
what you're looking
curious
for.
if we're going to make any moves before the All-Star break. And I think the trade deadline's a little before the All-Star break. I want to say February 8th-ish. It might be off by a couple days. We need some of Colin's hair gel. Oh, jeez. Koala juice, what's going on?
Collins isn't willing to share it.
I can't believe when I did the reaction video for the grades that he got a D by Air Amo. I'm like, a D for his season? The dude isn't playing anymore. That's an F. If you lost your spot completely and you're regulated to garbage time minutes, I mean, I didn't grade the people they didn't, but Zach Collins got to be an F. Malachi Branham, Blake Wesley, all Fs.
All Fs,
They're
yeah.
not playing unless
Playing.
it's garbage time. To me, that seems like you have not only failed the organization, but yourself. Your goal there is to, I would think, eventually become a starter, hope to be an all-star, an NBA champion, like have aspirations. Sure, you may never achieve them, but have big goals. And if you're on the bench not even playing, that's an F.
Bear is asleep right next
on the
to
floor
us.
now.
He's on the floor. He's actually snoring a little.
I just don't think we can trade Zach Collins for us. He's going to make $18 million next year.
You have to package him with some picks.
Handballs are pretty invisible, Arno. Spurs need to handle some sweet chin music. Okay. Shawn Michaels reference.
There's Adam Silver.
I'm not Adam Silver.
I know. Cameron Brink is there again.
We do have guys taking a step back from last year.
Yeah.
When he plays a full 48, 0.
No.
He's not playing a full game ever.
No.
The NBA players don't.
Nobody does that. Yeah. Yeah.
We could be down a lot more than this.
This is true.
Just let me check back in. No, this replay.
Yeah.
We could be. I mean, this could be much worse. Take it with a grain of salt. Trade Zach Collins for a strawberry soda. I mean, we have 2 free throws coming up for the Pacers. First one is good. It's Benedict Mathurin back to a 6-point lead. Wemby hasn't lived up to the hype. I mean, I think he has. What are people expecting? The guy's 21 and putting up MVP numbers in his second year.
Oh, that was awful.
We just turned the ball over on the inbound pass. And the
How did
Pacers
No.
immediately got a layup. Castle's not there.
Sorry, it wasn't Kelsey. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's Sohan, Trey Jones, and Wemby.
Yeah, Jones was getting into it with, I can barely see with the sun.
Well, then I told you to do something
I
about it.
know.
May get a strawberry for Zach, but not the fruit. Oh. Washington guy? What's going on? Sohan's playing like an idiot today. I don't know why anybody would say Wemby has not lived up to the hype. We're expecting a championship in season 1.
Yeah, I don't know what more you can ask of him.
Look at the team around him. It's a work in progress. Marcel's going to pull up, and
It's good.
was that a 3?
Yeah.
Yes, it was. We need him to wake up.
Yeah. This would be a good time for him.
Herbert, it's now 3 points for Devin. He just hit a 3. He's had 20 plus points in 5 straight games. Let's get thinking if he's going to make it 6. Siakam, what a very difficult jumper around Vassell. Nice job. Vassell just missed down the other end. Under 2 minutes to go. Spurs down 58-50.
It was a 1-point game at one point.
Well, maybe it has been great. Man, if we lose this game in France,
They'll make some adjustments in halftime, hopefully.
oh yeah, Mitch has been a master of adjustments at halftime.
You know, when he
Andrew never up at
started,
3.
he was doing a great job of that.
Not of
So
late.
he just needs to get back to it. My guess is Wemby's gonna light a fire under everybody's in the locker room.
Pacers on an 11-3 run in the last 3 minutes. Wemby with the ball right now. I just realized the Spurs are down double digits, 61-50. Wemby just got blocked again. Spurs get the ball back. Wemby's going to force a corner 3 with the shot clock expiring. No good. Wemby's been blocked twice by Miles Turner today. Now, granted, if you're going to hold the ball down here, even I could block that. You can put it where I can reach it. And a foul on Trey Jones on the other end. Casimir says, I'm here for the turn and the losing. Don't say that. Andrew Ashford, I don't think Mitch Johnson's terrible, all things considered. I mean, he was just kind of thrown into this role.
Yeah, I think he's,
He's been more passive than I would like.
I feel like he was doing a really good job at first, and then he's just kind of retreated.
Tyrese Halliburton with the ball. Oh, what a
That was a
Turner.
crazy pass.
What a killer dunk. Biggest lead of the game. 15 points, 63-50. Oh, boy. We see the real Pacers today? Yeah, Arnold, they're playing better.
I think that
was a beautiful pass by Tyrese and a great finish by Miles. Offensive foul on the Spurs.
Hey, Bubba.
Oh, my gosh.
Hey, Bubba.
Next giveaway, give an Apple Plus membership. David, if I get an Apple membership, it's going to be for myself. I want to watch Severance Season 2 as well. I just watched Season 1 on my Roku. They had it free, Season 1 free on there for like 10 days, and I thought it was really good. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's a kickball, and that's a turnover for the Pacers. Right back to the Spurs. Geez, they are playing like they got their butt kicked the other night. Well, Ethan, what is that our offense? It's an ineffective offense. Trey Jones with the ball for the Spurs, 10 on the shot clock. Drops it off to CP3. I don't like CP3 and Trey Jones being on the court at the same time.
No, you've been saying that every time they're on the court.
Wemby with the ball. It's double teamed and throws it into the rim.
There's just more.
Wait, what was that?
I don't know. The Pacers are everywhere.
Was that a shot?
They look like there's twice as many of them on the court
That's going to count as a shot because it hit the rim. But what was that? Was that supposed to be a pass?
No idea.
I don't know what just happened. Tyrese Halliburton flies into the paint, layup. Wow.
That's going into the half down 15 is not how I wanted to see this go.
Ethan said this is over. We've been a good come from behind
I
team. I'm not
I
good.
don't think it's over.
Shot clock is running out, but gee, I don't know what to make of that.
Yeah, that was weird.
We're down 15 to a team we beat by 30.
Yeah. No, the Pacers are out for some revenge.
I gotta think, but Anthony Bustamante, it's not a good start.
No, it's a bad start.
I have not been paying attention to any Zion rumors. Zion's so injury prone.
Why would you want him? He's all the time.
Our bench 12 points. Nice. We still have the whole second half though. Rotations, I agree with Brian, are a little questionable. Back to total chaos and crap position and crap plays. Why the F is Mitch so consistent with his calls? Well, John Lucas said the Pacers defense is on point tonight. And Spurs are clearly struggling against it.
Yeah. Well, and we do not do well with a full court.
No, not from the Pacers. But we promised some halftime stats, so let's get some halftime stats.
What is this commercial?
Oof, that's rough.
Oh.
Yeah. Saturday afternoon games. Alrighty.
16 likes.
We are. Appreciate everybody hanging out this afternoon. All right. For the Pacers, Pascal Siakam with 10, Miles Turner with 9, Andrew Nembhard with 10, Tyrese Halliburton also with 10, and Bennett Mathurin with 11. So that's an average of 10 points a starter.
All but one of their starters is
Yeah.
double digits.
Yeah, one of their starters has 9, the other starter has 11, so everybody's averaging 10. Too bad. Not much happening for the bench for the Pacers. Obi Toppin with 2, Aaron Naismith with 5, Thomas Bryant with 6, TJ McConnell 2, and Ben Shepherd with a donut. And for the Spurs, Harrison Barnes with 11 points, which I think were all in the first quarter. Victor Wembanyama, 17 points, 4 boards, 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist. Chris Paul with 5 points and 4 assists. Devin Vassell, really slow game, 1 of 4 from the field, 3 points. Stefan Castle not playing well, 1 of 7, 2 points. 0 for 3 from 3, 1 of 7. Oh boy, I
Not good.
know he was shooting that poorly. That's not what we want to see. Mama with 2, Julian Champagny out there doing cardio. Julian Champagny's actually out there doing cardio. He has no stats. There's nothing there. Not even a damn foul. There's zeros. He's played 7 minutes. There's literally zeros.
Yeah, it's goose eggs.
Somehow Spurs with +7 when he's in there, but he's literally contributed nothing but
Nothing.
running up and down the damn court. Sohan with a slow start, 2 points. Kellen Johnson with 4, and Trey Jones with 3 points.
Yeah, we're gonna need more out of everybody.
Yeah,
Everybody needs to do more in the second half.
Jeremy Sohan has 4 turnovers off the bench in 11 minutes. That is
Oh.
not good.
That's
oh boy.
ugly.
We have 10 turnovers already.
Who's got turnovers?
We have 10.
Yeah, I know, but who are they on?
A little bit of everybody.
A little bit of it, yeah.
Sohan with 4 turnovers though in 11 minutes is a
That's
lot of
not
turnovers.
awesome.
We are shooting 48, 36, 83 from the field. The Pacers are shooting 48, 44, 83. So their 3-point shooting is better right now. Offensive rebounds, they got to be killing us. We have 5. They have 11. They have twice as many. No surprise there. Getting killed on the offensive glass. What a shocker. All right, let's pull up the chat and hopefully have a better second half. There's a lot of basketball to be played. The third quarter will make or break us, that's for
Yes,
sure.
I think so.
Oh, do we have 12 turnovers? Did I read that wrong?
Oh, you should scroll up to make sure there were no super chats.
ESPN's stats are a little not fitting. They're not fitting. What a disappointing game.
Yeah. I know you don't love blowouts, but I wouldn't mind watching us pull ahead and get one.
Yeah, Champagny was shooting the 3 well, and then lately he's just been not involved. Yes, Koala Juice. Good cardio for Champagny. He's really getting it in there. Sohan was in the last game, David, and he played well. Tonight he's playing not well.
They look like a different team from the other night.
They don't look as motivated.
No.
I wonder if they're having a
Whoever's doing the commentating at halftime said that they look like they might just be enjoying themselves a little too much.
yeah. They've been enjoying their time in Paris. They just had that huge win. I wonder if they're just the effort's not there today. There goes my $500.
Mm.
We need energy. Blake, Mamu, Bassi for 0. I mean, if we see those guys at the end of the game, then that means we're getting blown out. Perry, they full court pressed us on Thursday, and the Spurs struggled.
We just don't have the stamina for something like that.
Oh, yep. That's a terrible stat. The Pacers average less than 9 offensive rebounds per game. They had 11 in the first half. That's our
That's
team.
awful.
We're awful
Yeah.
rebound team. The thing is over. You just don't turn it off. With a mind war. I used to drive $1 million tanks. Now can I get a job? I'm trying to remember parts.
Bear did not like that.
Well, that's what Mitch be doing in the locker room.
You're okay, Bubba.
Doesn't Julian
I know
Champagny
he's
look
weird.
Julian Champagny, TA, looks like he could be Justin Champagny's brother. Think about that.
Mr. Rich being weird. I know, Bubba.
I put $2 to win 500 on a slip, and it looked like the Spurs are the only team that let me down. I also would let go 8 players on this team. 8 players? All right, Kokushiba. Let's see. Zach Collins. I'm guessing Blake Wesley, Malachi Brandon. You're ready to move on from. Trey Jones. Charles Bassey. Kelvin Johnson. He seems to be one of the ones that people are always out there. 8 players. That's a lot. Mamo? Devin Vassell? I mean, Jeremy Sohan? I mean, there are the occasional Spurs fans that there's the trade everybody but Wemby.
I mean, that's just not realistic.
I think I did a video on that, a short on that. I think Ron Jambo actually did it. The Spurs have finally traded everybody but Wemby, and they lost today, 240-2, because it was just Wemby on the.
There's some weird stuff happening over here.
There we go. Anyway,
You're okay, Bubba.
I mean, everybody that's not playing might not be back next year.
No, I suspect that there's going to be a significant roster change over the course of
Between
the
this season and next,
off-season.
yes.
Yeah.
And I wish those guys worked out, but this just
Listen, if it doesn't, they don't. Sometimes it's just time to move on. It's okay.
I won't take the Julian hate. He is a baller being extremely underutilized. I don't think there's any Julian hate in the chat, is there?
I just feel like there's been much.
I mean, I'm not wrong when I'm saying he's running cardio today. He literally has no stats. That's impressive. To not even have like a turnover or foul or take a. I mean, there's literally donuts.
Nothing, yeah.
I think the weird thing is the Spurs, when it was a starting lineup of Wemby, Barnes, Champagny, Castle, and Paul, had one of the best plus minuses in all the NBA.
I mean,
Harrison Ingram is with Austin. Austin Spurs. I haven't really been following him this year.
well, I feel like if he was killing it, we'd be hearing about it.
I mean, I was following Rodney Minix, and then he's out for the year, so that kind
Yeah.
of, I kind of took that way. Geo777, what's going on? Vips, what's up? Turner, Siakam, and Tobin for the Pacers, and we play one big. Yeah, I know. Hello, he's doing cardio. We know to blame. I'm assuming Mitch on that one. I see Yabusele come up a lot. Jack Charles about a player that the Spurs will probably pursue in the offseason. For God's sake, go and trade with the Wizards for JV. Big Sean JV. Drawing a blank. Drawing a blank off the top of my head. My wife got to hold a sloth in South America years ago. JV.
Greg, that's awesome. I used to volunteer at the Baltimore Aquarium when I lived down there, and I got to hold a baby sloth.
Why am I'm drawing a blank? I'm drawing a blank on the Wizards roster. David Z with the $2 super chat says, "Can we get somewhere, Chuck? Chuck will help you get to the promised land." Jonas, thank you, Big Sean.
Yeah. The guy whose last name, one of the guys whose last names I cannot pronounce.
We did a video on the channel about him. A lot of people were saying no, no, no. I'm like, doesn't he have a really team-friendly contract of like 10 million this year and 10 million each of the next 2 years? I know he's like 32, but look at our backup center situation. Having a vet come off the bench might not be the worst idea, right? I
That
might
is
keep saying something every time you go to say something. I heard you
that is
say.
a hard pass on Jimmy Butler. I saw that comment in the chat. That is a hard pass. That guy is toxic.
Enza, that's my. We were just talking about that. Will Mitch make halftime adjustments?
Hey, Burr.
He doesn't seem to be doing it very well lately. Roster isn't a problem. We just won by 30. I mean, we did, but was that a normal thing or an anomaly?
Yeah, I think that was an outlier. I don't think that was.
We're seeing the real Pacers today. Their defense has been
It's been
on
much.
point.
Yeah, honestly, it's like there's twice as many of them on the court. They are everywhere.
And then next Spurs, Jason 210. I'll take any trade that involves that Collins. It's actually funny as I was talking about in that video we did on the channel about trading for Jonas. Somebody's like, "Dude, I don't want him no matter what." I'm like, "I'm just more for trading Zach Collins." And the guy's like, "Well, okay." Something along those lines where he was against it. I was like, "If we're trading Zach Collins for him," and he was like, "Yeah, I guess I'm on board for that."
Where would Zach Collins do well? Like, what do you think would be the right team for him to go and actually? Like, what program would he excel in?
I can't think of any Canadian basketball teams off the top of my head.
Oh, honey.
I, d- I mean, he's probably better as a stretch four than being played at the five all the time. Um, I, I'm sure there's a team that could probably use him better than we are and put him in a better system or a system that matches his talents.
Hmm.
I, it ain't here.
It's not us. For sure, it's not us.
The Shanghai Sharks. There you go.
I have no, like, he seems like a perfectly nice guy. I'd like to see him go somewhere
He's a
and
douche. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
he seems
I don't know.
I'd like to see him go somewhere and do well.
Our ultimate sign. Here it comes. The Spurs think. I'm waiting for it. There's still a half of basketball. Now, if we're down 15 in the fourth quarter, I'll be
That's
a little less
yeah.
positive. Matter of fact, let's put the third quarter up there because it's probably coming.
I'm gonna yawn at because there you go. You take a nap after the game.
Maybe there are 10 Pacers on the court.
Feels that way to me. They're just everywhere all the time. Is it time? Is it time?
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Go, 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 go!
Love that you learned.
Ninja, ninja, rap, ninja, ninja, rap, ninja, ninja, rap.
I love it so much. I love everything about that thing.
All right, hopefully the Spurs are motivated now.
Love everything about that.
No, Mike Smith, they cannot. Just for the record, so I did look at that. I was looking on Tankathon. That Philly pick is protected. I think it's top 6 protected. I'm not 100% sure on the protection, but I did see it's protected. Even so, if Philly finishes, let's say, as an 8th worst team, best team in the Western Conference is going to have the 8th overall pick this year in a stacked 2025 draft. That is still scary. Don't forget, they also have Nikola Topic sitting and waiting for next season, who was out with, I believe, some ACL tear, MCL tear, one of those. Shed Holmgren's not playing. Yeah, they've got
They're
reinforcements
gonna be
coming in.
terrifying when they're all healthy.
Ken's 5 Weather Girl is giving me Christina Ricci Wednesday vibes.
Okay.
Go Giants. Go Giants go, because the Spurs now stink. Because the Giants stink. Happy Saturday, Sabrina.
Happy Saturday.
You're welcome, Mike.
Everybody, thank you for being here with us.
It definitely has protections. I don't remember what they are specifically, but I want to say it was top 6. Well, they're showing the stats. We have more turnovers. Oh, wait. That's bad.
There's a lot more turnovers.
Dang. Scott, they're also outplaying us.
Yeah, not by a little.
Hard left turn confirmed. It's top 6 protected. Okay.
Okay.
Still, if they get the 7th or 8th pick or 9th pick, whatever,
Yeah, that's nasty.
I want to see CP3, Castle, Julian Memo when we start the third. Uh, Barnes is probably going to start Sarvin. He played really well in the
He
first
played
quarter.
really well in the first. If he can channel that back, I'd be thrilled. What's that?
Since Rich's hobbies include shredding guitar, collecting comments, and playing Magic the Gathering, what are some of Miss TSR's hobbies?
I like to spend a lot of time working out. And I like to be outside. So Spartan races and hiking are my two favorite things to do.
Which
Spend
you
a
have done 0 of in the past 2 months.
well, I've had pneumonia for the last 2 months. Thank you very much.
It's
So
not worked out at all.
no, I have not, and I'm actually technically still supposed to be on bed rest until my CT scan. So,
We need
but
some defense.
as soon as that's over, I will be outside hiking and prepping for my next Spartan season.
She was getting some serious shape near the end of last year. She went to Florida and she sent a picture in a two-piece, and I was like, "You got some abs coming in."
Yeah.
They're gone now.
They're gone now.
They're gone now.
They'll be back.
Mine were gone too. Mine are starting to come back, but I'm also not dealing with a
Yeah.
lung issue.
Once I can get through being
Oh,
sick
third quarter started. I was so confused by that
by
picture-in-picture
then,
thing.
yeah.
Classic ESPN.
Showing the thing that doesn't matter.
I couldn't see who shot that ball. The screen is so small.
There we go.
67-50.
Ugh.
This is the biggest lead of the game for the Pacers by far. TSR's hobby is supporting, punishing sports teams.
Oh, UConn basketball. That's
Your
it.
guy just scored and won.
I wasn't looking. I missed it.
Jonathan was. Yeah, but yes, Giants and Spurs are my teams. Imas, the thing is, with the offseason moves, think the trade deadline's till the All-Star break. Let's say hypothetically don't make any moves. It's really hard to speculate on what they're going to do after that until we know where we're drafting. Because so much of what the Spurs do could depend on where those draft picks, wind up. Their own pick, the Hawks pick. So really won't know until then. 67-53, Castle with a 3-point play. Miles Turner with the ball. Jumper in the paint is no good. Wemby with the rebound. Isabel! I used to play Magic in 94. Wow. I don't have any beta cards. I wish I did. I don't.
Isabel, I gotta tell you,
Barnes in an and one.
you just crack me up. You're the coolest person.
You know what sucks, Isabel, and welcome to the chat, is I saw people playing Magic a little bit back in the day in like the early 90s. Like, that's a nerdy hobby. I wish I played. Well, the cards are worth a lot of money, but they're cards some cards I would need for my decks that I just don't want to pay money for. Like the old dual lands haven't been reprinted. Those are really important for the commander format I play, and I'm not going to pay a few $100 for one card. That's not. Blocked by Wemby. Tyrese Halliburton got blocked. That's Wemby's second block, by the way. Siakam misses in the paint. All right, we're on a bit of a run here, guys. Castle into the paint. Stops. Gets fouled. Going to line for 2. They are attacking the basket, and I like it.
Yeah.
Castle is being aggressive.
Yeah.
I like it.
Mitch is standing there.
Mitch is standing there. Pocket pool Johnson.
No, his hands are on his hips right now.
Oh, he's not.
Well, now he's walking.
There you go. Throw it and see now.
Oh, yay.
Don't fall in my water. Castle's first free throw.
Good.
10-point game. All right. All right.
I like the way this is going.
Yes. Original feed base. Welcome to the chat. I don't think I've seen your channel name in here before, so thank you for stopping in. Anybody that's new to the channel, this is a sports channel. Obviously, huge Spurs fan. We cover every Spurs game. Have not missed one. But Castle missed that free throw. But we've covered every game live, and I'm very proud of that. Going to try to do every game this year. We might be able to do it. Spurs on a 7-0 run in the last minute 10, but also cover the New York Giants, and now starting to do documentaries on the channel. Just did one on Brandon Jennings. Up next, Anthony Bennett. And we're going to have some fun with the Anthony Bennett video. That's all I'm going to say. You've already seen a little of it.
I've heard about it, yeah.
69. We just got 69.
You're okay, Bubba.
Harrison Barnes in the paint. Loses the ball, gets the ball back, gets it to Castle. Castle layup is no good.
That
I thought he was going to dunk that.
I did too. I would have like to have seen him dunk that.
Turner for 3 on the other end is no good. Wemby with the rebound. Under 10 minutes to go.
I mean, he needs to practice for the dunk contest. That's all I'm
Right?
saying.
Wemby kicks it out to Vassell for a corner 3.
No
No
good.
good. Castle
Castle
with the
gets
rebound
it.
put back. There we go.
Yeah.
Well, Castle's being aggressive. Vassell I think only has 3 points still. We need a lot more than 3 from that.
Yeah, we do.
Blocked by Wemby. Wemby
He
didn't
didn't
even
even
jump.
jump. He just stood there and put his hand up.
Blocked
That
from
was
Wemby in the paint.
amazing.
Wemby turned it
Just
over.
handed it straight to them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Mathner would have laid it down the other end. Wemby with a fantastic play, and then I don't know what happened there.
Go lay down. No?
Vassell just not playing well today. He had been playing well
He-
for 5 games in a row.
Yeah, he'd been on a nice little streak.
Barnes wide open from the corner.
There you go.
Gotta make
Barnes
that
is
three.
heating back up, which we need.
No Spurs games this year.
What, to go? No.
Yeah.
No, it's hard to go to the games if you're going to call them all.
It's true too. They said it was Vassell's block. Did they? Really? The French fans aren't making noise because the team's down by 9 and not playing great.
Making noise the other day either.
They weren't.
Expected them to be on their feet every time Wemby made a basket, and there was like nothing.
Wemby has 17 points and 8 rebounds so far. I think he was on pace for well over 30. He's not on pace for 30 now.
No.
Siakam turns the ball over.
He just passed that right to Chris Paul.
Very good. Chris Paul's not on your team.
But feel free to keep passing to him.
Barnes with a tough shot, no good. Going to go to the line for 2. The coach plays the Spurs.
I feel
Are struggling today.
No, listen, it's single digits now. We're
Down by 9. He asked if we're struggling. I said
Yeah.
yes.
tied a little.
If we were winning, I would say no.
Can't get over how much I like Sohan's blue hair.
First 4 rows are empty, are they? Oh, the refs always suck.
Did he miss the first one?
Harrison Barnes misses the first free throw. You guys might be ahead of me, so please don't put the score in the chat. Please do not put the score in the chat unless it's clearly I'm missing something. But it is 71-62 on my screen. I'm watching on Fogu Sports, which has a slight delay, which I got to remember to cancel that.
Oh, yeah, you
This
need to
weekend.
cancel that tonight.
Yeah. Make it second. I can do it after the
You
game.
should do it right after the game while you're thinking of it.
Yeah. All right, 8-point game.
We're closing the gap.
The dog catcher, what's going on? Just don't catch our dog. Siakam in the paint says, nope, I'm not shooting that. Kicks it out to Turner for 3. Ah, he made that. 74-63. Turner 3-ball from the corner. Castle's going to drive baseline and throws it down.
I'm sorry. What was...
That's a Thunder dunk.
Thunder. Thunder. Thunder.
Thunder dunk of justice.
We got Pacers got an offensive rebound, but we call it a turnover. Castle in the paint again. Layup is no good. Gets his own miss and puts it back. Is Castle the only one out here? Like,
No. Con.
oh,
Oh, wait until the dunk contest when I got 2 boys in it.
yeah, it's two former UConn players.
When half of the contest is my people?
It's 2:34 a.m. I'm at my age. Wow, it is 2:34 a.m. You're in the
Where?
Philippines? That's 13 hours ahead of us. That's gotta be somewhere Philippines, Asia, somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go, Rook.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to Castle heating up.
David, we did dominate the last third quarter against these guys. It's 40-something to 20. We outscored. We did what people have been doing to us the previous 3 games. The Castle coach must have been loud and clear. He's got no fear.
He doesn't. He has none.
Ethan said we have a technical free throw coming up too. He got teed up. I didn't see it. I saw a lot of bodies in the paint after the play. Yeah, I'll take it. Time to defend and go on a run, indeed.
Yes.
Shout out to the 200 in the chat. Absolutely.
Woo. And how we doing? Oh, 137 likes.
So we got to get to 150, 137. I mean, it's a smaller crowd today. It's a Saturday afternoon game, which is a really weird time. And it's a nationally televised game, so that also
Yeah.
doesn't help. But that doesn't mean I don't appreciate the folks that are here. If you could get us to 150 thumbs up, that'd be great. And hopefully 200 by the time we are all done. Wow. Well, my mama told me the day's like this.
Does it help if I love you anyway?
Well, Mather and Shove Castle. I didn't see that. Did not see the shove. Bring in Caravan and McNeely. But like both of the Spurs?
I cannot even tell you how much I will lose my mind if you guys draft another Yukon player. Will lose my mind. I almost cried when you guys took Castle. Can you imagine if we get another one?
Uh, Zach was Castle's actually been taking over the game a little bit in the third quarter for the Spurs. I think one of those attempts should have been before the bucket and foul, no play. Just watch AP bio. Thoughts?
A lot of people think it's really funny. I haven't seen it.
AP? Adrian Peterson?
No, it's a TV show.
Oh. 2:36 a.m. in the Philippines. Good
Ooh.
grief. Drop the hammer. Oof. Mathern's still in trouble for bumping a female ref? Is he really? You know, if one of your teams is not ran right, like the Cowboys, you can have other teams that their franchises ran the right way. I mean, the Thunder are being run the right way, the Cowboys are not. So the Giants are not being run the right way. The Spurs are heading in that direction, but I can't say they're being run the right way yet because Wemby was an obvious number one pick. Castle looking like that was a good pick for us at number 4. I know his efficiency is not great, and he turns the ball over. He's a 20-year-old rookie. I was expecting him to not shoot well from 3 this year, and he's not. And I expect him to make rookie mistakes. It's not like he's prime Shaq coming in as number 1 first overall pick. This is the 4th pick and was generally considered a weak draft class.
I saw the comment go by about Hurley. Hurley turned down the Lakers job. He's not coming to the Spurs. He's staying at UConn.
I could say the Spurs are trying to model what you guys are doing is trading bets away for draft picks and future draft picks, and the Thunder.
Man, the Thunder been killing it with their choices.
The Paul George one's what kind of set in motion, right? You guys got like 1,000,000 picks for him. Aaron Devin's bad today. He's just bad. I can't sugarcoat it. He's off today. Chris Paul is at the line for a technical free throw, and he makes it. CP3 shooting what 96 or 97% from the line. It was over 98, but he recently missed a free throw. Castle Matherin doing a little yippity yappity.
Yeah.
I don't know. They still have picks from the Paul George trade. Good grief. Damn. It's kind of like the Cowboys and Minnesota Vikings trade from 4 and 7 years ago. Not that long ago, but it is over 30 years. The Herschel Walker trade. When the Cowboys traded Herschel Walker to the Vikings gave him like 5 first-round picks, and the Cowboys used a lot of those picks to make their Super Bowl team. Don't over trade for a guy. Yeah, he's looking a little floppy there. Draft people, not players. Arcuter, that's a good way of putting it.
I think that's smart. You do need a really good player still might not fit with the system or the team.
Siakam pull-up jumper, no good. Vassell with the rebound, 74-68, 7:11 to go. Barnes in the paint, layup no good. He's fouled, and Spurs are in bonus, I just realized. And drawing a lot of fouls this quarter.
Spurs are chipping away at it. We are.
Yippity yappity, a brother. Play Blake more? Switchblade, I think he's been relegated to garbage time. I really do.
When is the last time he even played?
Garbage time. Played in this game.
Oh, did he actually?
He played the last couple minutes. First free throw's good. We just 69. We just 69 the Pacers. Just putting that out there. Everybody got that? Everybody got that? Good.
That wasn't weird at all.
Whatever. Game is totally in reach. Castle should SS. Harold, what does SS mean? Castle should. I got nothing. Ted, what's going on? Spurs on a 6-0 run now. They've had 2 runs this quarter, and now a turnover by the Pacers. Wemby. Turns it over.
And he's just all by himself to slam that down.
Tyrese Halliburton with a breakaway dunk. Oh,
Oh,
Wemby. Castle down the other end, flies in the paint, and flies right back out. Castle back into the paint, spins around, kicks it out to CP3, back to Wemby. Wemby's going to get into the paint and
lose the ball.
turns it over. That was deflected out of bounds. Wow, Wemby's struggling with his handles right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Trayvon Barnes. Riley Minix is out for the year. He tore his labrum.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah, he said, I'd like to see Minix more. I would too.
Yeah, we were excited about him.
He was shooting pretty well in the G League last I checked. He's not going to play for the team this year,
Yeah,
this season. And who knows if he'll be back next season with all the draft picks we have. That sucks. Oh, what a beautiful
That was a
back pass.
great pass. And a nice
You
three.
better hit that three, Demisel. When somebody
Nice
gives you
three from Devin.
when somebody drops a dime like that, you better make the shot.
That was a beautiful behind the back pass.
Yes, it was. 76-72. Vassell just doubled his points. From 60 to 6.
It's true. I wish it wasn't so funny.
Neymar in the paint. Gets tied up. Turns the
There
ball
you
over.
go.
Spurs slinging some D. Spurs on the run. Vassell another three. No good.
No good.
A lot of
the
whistles.
call?
Defensive foul on the Pacers, which means 2 free throws for us.
Ooh.
That was a hell of a pass by Chris Paul.
That really was.
They are clawing their way back, Bible English. Good afternoon.
Listen, I'll take a claw back.
When somebody drops a dime, I usually call the cops. That's a different kind of dime. Barnes missed the first free throw. Fowler, that was a beautiful. That was a vet pass.
Yeah, yeah.
If I did that, that would have went to the third ring or higher.
The guy from the Pacers. Nice pass, nice pass.
I mean, that's why. So that's the one thing with a two-way player. Victor Wembanyama struggles offensively, but he can still do so much defensively. When you have a player like, I hate to call him out, but Malachi Branham, if he's struggling offensively, then he's giving us nothing.
Nothing,
He's
yeah.
a huge liability on the defensive side of the court. Well, now if he's a liability on the offensive side, he's just a liability.
Well, that's always been your issue with Collins, too.
Yeah. Collins. So I don't think we're having foul on the Pacers. Chris Paul's going to the line for 2. I do think Collins puts the effort in. I just don't think
I
the
just don't
talent
think
or
he's,
ability.
yeah, I agree.
But he's also trying to play the 5, and he gets
And that's
muscled
not
around
his,
a lot.
yeah,
He
that's
just,
not his
which is
spot.
weird. I looked up he weighs more than Wemby. He's like 240, 245. He's not a small guy. And he looks like he's built.
Yeah.
So I don't know why
He's strong, but he doesn't look jacked.
Wemby hasn't scored at all this quarter. Are you serious? Robert, he's causing some block shots. I think he might have a steal or 2 in this quarter. Chris Paul's first free throws. What? It's a 2-point game. So, Angel, bonus means that whenever you get fouled defensively, like if you have the ball and you get fouled, no matter what the foul is, you're going to the line for 2 free throws. I was trying to fix the way I said that because if the other team offensive fouls you, you don't take free throws. So, like if there was a charge on the Pacers right now,
It's a 1-point
you have
game,
2
y'all.
free throws. It is a 1-point game. Obi Toppin with the ball at the moment for the Pacers. Drops it off to Halliburton. Halliburton back out to Turner for 3. Clang no good.
All right. Let's push it down the other end.
Wemby with the rebound.
Take the lead here.
Wemby getting all sorts of harassed on Dean. Drops it off to Devin. 14 on the shot clock. Plenty of time.
Devin back to Wemby. Wemby's got
He forces a
multiple
shot
people.
and gets it. There's a lead.
We are now up by 1, 76 to 77.
Timeout Pacers, and let's get some Go Spurs goes going.
First lead of the game. The largest deficit was 7.
And play a video. But CSR loves to keep talking when there's a video up. Even though I try to clue her in, I'm going to play a video.
Screen over there. I'm looking at the game.
The game was timed out. Well, didn't some people say I'm calling it a day at halftime? We've lost?
Well,
Who was saying that?
Suck it.
I was going to say that, but
I love when we claw our way back.
all right, this guy needs to get timed out. Sorry, dude. We're going to start with 1 minute. I'm gonna be nice.
Yeah. Progressive.
Go look that up on Google. The answer is there. Well, I think the answer is yes. You can be born with one of anything. One leg, one arm. So yes, a man can be born without missing. You can be missing one of his basketballs.
How did that even come up in the chat?
You might just be wondering.
Okay, well, sure.
The Bible only said it is clear to all that you were born with one brain cell. That's just a plus 19. Yeah. Some people don't like box plus minus. I mean, I know it's a skewed stat because it can depend on who's a court with you, but I still got to think it influences, it's a thing I like to track. Switchblade with a $2 super chat says, Sandro needs more minutes, needs more minutes, give an impact when he plays. I don't know. Hi, JGN. I don't know what their plan is for Momo. I'm sorry, Switchblade, because his he's been in and out of the rotation all year. He seems to be clawing his way back in. But with Mitch, I don't know. I guess I don't know what Mitch is doing. Because sometimes Mitch's rotations or lineups have me going,
It's scratching my head, yeah.
scratching my head.
Like Mamu. I think
That's
he
Vic.
has good chemistry with Wemby, and I'd like to see him play more.
What's the over that he comes back and gets timed out again?
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of box plus minus, but if you know the lineups, it's useful. That's very original.
Yeah.
I mean, where you could really see it a lot was really last season when the Spurs put Zach Collins on the bench and you see Wemby play 34 minutes and be like a plus 10, and Zach would play 14 minutes and be a minus 10. So that's where you can really tell, okay, when one comes off the floor and Zach is in, this team is 100% different. Now, granted, other starters rotate out of it, go in and out, but Zach and Wemby's plus minus was generally very different last year.
Yeah.
We've outscoring them 27-11 in the third.
Love it. Love it. Everything.
You're a casual. Interesting. Carson, we do have the lead. I think your casual's been in here before. You know what answer? Thanks for the answer. I really needed that. I wonder if he's wondering about the one nut thing.
I still don't understand.
Yes, when a player's plus 19 in a close game, it is impactful.
Yes.
Man, that's one thing I've said about Steph really for a while is that I like the fact that if he's playing poorly, and he was playing poorly in this game, at least statistically poorly, he was 1 of 7 in the first half, and he came out no fear in the third quarter and started firing shots away and started making them. It helped really lead the charge back.
No fear.
More Sandro, please. It is a Pacers ball. They're now down by 1. They were up by as much as.
Well, they
now they're
were.
back up again. Well, Obi topping for 3. They were up by 17 at one point, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
That is starting to get a little. The sun is now starting to shift.
Coming off me and right onto you.
The game may be over by the time it's a big problem.
Yeah.
HB with the ball for the Spurs. Do we have all starters out there? We do.
We do.
It's starting lineup. All right. CP3 is going to just launch it through with the clock expiring.
It's good.
Banked 3.
Cannot believe that went in.
Banked it. He didn't call bank.
I cannot believe that went in.
Hey, it went in. That's all that matters.
We got us a game. Oh, Wemby.
Nope. Doesn't cause a turnover. Almost. Obi Toppin for a corner 3. No good. They gave him a fresh 24, which they shouldn't have, but in the end, it didn't matter. Okay, you're guys. I got it. CP3 for 3. No good. Pacers ball. 3 down the other end. Also no good. Offensive rebound for the Pacers. Surprise, surprise. An offensive rebound for Indiana. 3.5 minutes to go. Indiana down by 1. Coming into the game, 24-20. The Spurs are 20-22. Tyrese Halliburton's jumper is good. 81-80. Andrew, go Spurs, go to you. And Mitch Johnson timeout. Wemby asked out. Yeah, I'm sure he has flex assists. There's a lot of people that said he wanted to play 40-plus minutes a game. He does not have
He
the card.
doesn't have it.
He does not have that card. He's 7'4"-ish.
Moving that big of mass is.
Can we all agree Tony Parker doesn't age?
He doesn't.
Yeah. Now you're a casual. I don't want to keep timing you out, but when you put the same comment in over and over, that is called spamming the chat, and that's a no-no on YouTube. It's not. It's generally frowned upon. 1-point game. Is Halliburton complaining? We just had a timeout by Mitch Johnson. I didn't see him complaining. I'm not really paying attention.
I didn't notice that.
It's tough to notice some of the things you guys do because of doing the game clock, the score, watching the game, and looking at the live chat.
It's a
My
lot.
eyes are all in all sorts of different
It is a
directions.
lot.
I see who has the ball and takes the shot, but if there's something else going on, or if there's something that happens after the shot, my eyes are already off to the next play. TP doesn't age because of the good French women and the good food. Or did I say it backwards? Good food and young one. There you go.
Mm.
Isabel drops the $5 super chat, says, keep smiling.
Aw.
When I see you smile. Anybody remember that song?
Didn't we just hear that in the car this morning?
Oh, I did not play that. That's not on my flash drive.
Oh.
It's not on the flash drive. There's bad English. Wemby getting arrested, Castle getting arrested, CP3. Gosh, we going full backups now? Who's in line? Barnes, Vassell, Sohan, Kelman, and John. Oh boy.
Oh, that's not.
Sohan at center, huh?
Hmm.
Train into the paint, throws it up off the glass, no good. And just Pacers ball. 3 minutes to go. Thank you for this super chat, Isabel. Bad English is the name of the band. They were 80s. I think they were a hair band. Late 80s. They're only hit really. Cybercore, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in.
You know what? They might have been in the car while I had an 80s playlist on when I was coming here yesterday. Maybe
Okay.
that's when I heard it.
I have the song on a burned CD. I do not have it on a flash drive. Not yet. So he's going to drive in the paint. Layup is way off. Oh. I don't remember who the singer was for Bad English at all. Missed by the Pacers. Vassell brings it down the court and turns it over. Just lost
He
his
just got
dribble.
stripped, yeah.
Halliburton for 3, banks it. What's one of the bank 3? Wemby comes out and look. This lineup is not doing it.
No, it is not.
Ethan says, good lineup, Mitch. Dummy. How do you really feel?
You know, part of the problem,
Depth.
yeah,
Barnes in the
we
paint.
just don't have it.
Lose the ball. That's a turnover. But wow, this game is.
We just do not have the depth on the bench.
What a flip in script once we went to the bench.
I mean, which is a thing that you say a lot.
Everybody's saying it. Devasell almost with a steal. Pacers get the ball back. Nice job by Andrew Navehart staying with the ball. And now foul on Kelman.
Yeah.
Well, I know Eliminix Wendy can't rest, but he has to rest.
Yeah. If he doesn't rest, he's not useful when he's on the court.
No, he's not.
We've seen that a couple of times.
I was saying Pacers thanking Mitch for the timeout. Maybe. Bench has played, and their defense has occasionally played very well.
Yeah, but more often than not.
But the defense is awful. Tyrese Halliburton, I think, just hit a 3. I know somebody hit a 3 for the Pacers. I think it was Halliburton. And it's a 10-point lead just like that.
It's just that fast.
Yeah. Trey Jones drives in the paint. Layup good.
Good.
Yeah, Mike, that's a big problem.
What's my problem?
Nobody can score what.
Yeah.
No go-to guy when this lineup's out there.
Yes.
Vassell should be our go-to guy. You know who's a go-to guy? Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, he is. All day.
Long 2 is good. He's literally on fire.
He is, yeah.
Joe Jossie, what's going on? The Opinion Shorts Web, thank you for stopping in. And a foul on the other end. I think Trey Jones was fouled. We should, Andrew, I don't know what we should do when he's out of the game, but
I mean, this is where if they're going to make some trades, the first thing I'd like to see them do is shore that up. Because it doesn't matter how hard our guys fight.
Just drop the whole bad English whole lineup in there. Nice. Imaza Lou with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much. Do you think that Devin was overpaid? How much can we get for him if we trade him in the offseason?
Good question.
I think his contract was a bit much. When it happened, I know I did a video on it for the channel. I was like, that seems kind of a lot for him. I think at that time, too, he was still dealing with the injuries. Trey Jones misses a second free throw. I think we overpaid a little. Can we trade him? The thing is, if you trade, I mean, that would be 3/5 of our starting lineup pretty much gone. What I mean by that is Chris Paul's not going to be here much longer. He might not be here after the All-Star break or at least after the season. Harrison Barnes is not here long term. And if you get rid of Vassell, wow. Tyrese Halliburton is killing us. He has 18 points this quarter. By the
20.
way, Dan Vassell was drafted before Halliburton. Trey Jones with the miss at the rim. Spurs get the ball back. Trey with another miss.
Trump kind of just hung there for a bit.
Wow. Tyrese Halliburton is just killing us. Siakam for 3. Wow. So
Yeah,
this
that
was a
is
close game.
quite a momentum.
So since Wemby came out, the Pacers are on a 19-3 run in the last 4 minutes. We had the lead by 1 in the third quarter.
Fought back from a 17-point deficit.
Barnes with the 3 between 2 defenders with the clock expiring. There's 0.4 on the clock. They're not going to take a shot. That's not going to count. Wow, he just threw it off the shot clock. A 12-point game. We were up by 1.
Well, but we started it down by 17.
Wow. Switchblade with the $5 super chat. Thank you. Says, why is Mitch so arrogant? He deep down knows that Mambo's effective whenever he plays it. He never gives him more minutes. Like, what happened to common sense? Just this lineup itself. I mean, Switchblade, what I question with Mitch Johnson, Lon, is you are all over the place with the backup center situation. I know Zach Collins has been bad this year. I know Charles Bassey's been inconsistent. But sometimes they play, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're in, sometimes they're not. Jeremy Sohan as center is not working, and that's not Sohan's fault. He's playing way out of position.
Right.
Although Sohan does look not good today. I don't know if he's hurting, but he does look off. Yeah, if we're getting killed on the rebounds, bring in Bassey and bring in Mamu. Put 2 bigs out there.
Yeah, yeah.
Why am I doing this? That's right. I can reset the clock that way. I used to go into the settings. For a small ball lineup with 3 players that can't shoot. Exactly. We're playing we're not the
Yeah.
Warriors. This is not the Splash Brothers. This isn't Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
No.
We don't have that kind of talent on the team. I don't. To see the lead just get evaporated that quickly.
I mean, honestly, I feel like I blinked and it was gone.
You did blink and it was gone. Why did the Stars play the entire quarter and then take out? But yeah, we should stagger it a little bit
Yeah, I agree.
instead of just taking everybody out. I don't think we're done yet, Ultimate Sign. I don't want to give up on the team.
Claw back. We've still got a quarter.
We've already shown when Wemby's in there that they can make a comeback, but he's going to have to
But they
play
got
1
to
minute.
hold it. The problem is
Yeah.
they got to hold it.
Sohan isn't all good. Anthony Mean isn't good at all? Prince Vic, yes. I think that's the rotations. It's like, okay, he's taking everybody out except for Devin Vassell.
Yeah.
And Devin has already shown he's not the guy to consistently carry the offense. He can be at times, but he's been inconsistent this year.
And this game is not one of the games where he is just nailing it.
Andrew Ashford, when he hit the bench, and then poof, there went the lead.
Yeah, yeah.
Sohan does look lost out there today. I'm not sure what's going on with him.
Well, I mean, he is just coming off that back injury.
Switchblade with another super chat. Drops a 2 says, get it, Mitch is a rookie coach. He is, but no common sense. Common sense is a premium these days.
That's for sure.
Sorry, Wemmy's not playing 12 minutes.
No.
He does not.
He doesn't have the stamina.
If I was Mitch, I'd play Wemby the first 5 minutes of the fourth. If he's feeling rested and ready to come in, rest him for 2 to 3 minutes, and then have him close out the game.
Yeah.
If we're still in it.
Yeah.
Devin playing like a ninth option. The 12th team make the play-in? No. 1 through 6, guaranteed playoffs. 7 through 10, play-in tournament. 12th, lottery pick. So right now, we can get a Chuck Norris TX. We can always get some Chuck. I mean, who doesn't like to get chucked? There he is.
There he is. There's my boy.
Aiken Wemby's been pretty good. Might as well go for the lottery. David, I don't think it's going to be going for it.
No.
I think it may just happen naturally. The Western Conference is so deep.
Stacked.
I mean, the Suns have been playing bad and are just figuring out. The Kings were bad and they're now figuring it out. There's just too many teams in there that are going to we're just not quite there yet.
Halliburton, 18 points, most in
In any
any
quarter of
quarter
the
this
season.
season.
Yeah. And as long as we keep seeing
That sucks.
that's turnover by Stefan Castle. That also sucks. Um, I I originally before the season started, I said 35 to 40 wins. We're on pace for that.
Yeah,
And we got our hopes up when
which
they
is,
went 2 games over 500, but since then they've been on a bit of a skid.
but it's a vast improvement over last year.
Yes.
Like, let's not lose sight of the fact that it might not be what we want it to be, but it is a vast improvement over last year.
Jeez, tough pull up J by Aaron Naismith. 100 to 86.
I think everybody just got their hopes up, and
Castle gets blocked in the paint.
it's an 82 game season.
Pacers going all over the place with the ball. Finally get a shot off, and it's no good. Siakam with the putback.
But our biggest losing streak so far this year has been 3.
Switchblade is a super chat machine today. Drops another $5. This is where I get frustrated with reporters when they don't ask Miss real questions pre or post game about why he doesn't use common sense.
That's a good point.
That's
That's a very valid point.
I don't like we got a 3 by somebody. I don't like cream puff questions by reporters, and you see it a lot. Like just ask them the tough questions. Casimir Castle is a big part of the third quarter charge that got us back in the game, but he has struggled in the fourth quarter. So I wouldn't say he stinks. He's been inconsistent. Spurs ball after the turnover. Wemmy and alley-oop to Mamu. He missed it.
Oh, that would have been so awesome if he'd hit it.
Oh no, Mamu, we needed that. Agent McConnell would break a layup in transition. We missed an
They
alley-oop.
are just about to punish us for the last game, aren't they?
Yeah. Castle's gonna take a 3. All right, well, no fear.
No fear. My boy got no
I
fear.
want you to think about that sequence for Castle in the fourth quarter. Turnover, got a shot blocked, and now hits a 3. It doesn't when he plays has a bad play, it doesn't seem to phase him.
No,
That's a very good sign for us.
that's not something you can teach.
No, that's either you got that or you don't. Oh, Champagne just clothesline Miles Turner.
Oops.
That's I think his first stat of a game, a foul.
Who's the guy we were talking? Ben Simmons, whose confidence got knocked and won't shoot now.
I showed the play last night where Ben Simmons had a clear path to the rim, and Trey Young was coming towards him, and instead of taking the shot or dunking it, he's 6'10". That's an easy dunk. He passed the ball. Switchblade, my goodness. Should have brought Mamu on a lot sooner, Mitch.
Agreed.
Yeah. We're getting killed on the boards. We need size out there.
Yeah, we do.
Miles Turner's at the line for 2 of the fouls before any type of shot. Darren, I'd be shocked if we make a trade. Tycoon, are you trolling? Time to move on from Castle?
No.
You gotta be trolling.
Yeah, you're trolling.
You gotta be trolling. It must be time to move on from Wemby then too. He's not an MVP yet. We haven't won a championship. He's obviously a bust.
Cute, honey.
Castle's gonna drive in the paint.
What was that?
That was a thunder dunk of justice.
Yeah, what?
Thunder! Thunder!
Thunder dunk of justice.
That was some nasty from Castle.
Yeah,
Bucket for the Pacers, but man, I love it when he gets in there, just hammers it down.
love it.
Now foul on the Pacers. He must have heard that shade. Robert, yeah, he took that
Yeah, he
personally.
did.
This was great.
While they're replaying it.
Gets by Ben Shepherd, goes up and throws it down hard with 2 hands.
Oh yeah, threw it down with authority.
One thing I say about Castle is when he goes above the rim, he goes hard.
Yeah, he is not messing around.
Time out to fix the rim. 108.94 to oh boy. Fast break we just turned the ball. That was a fast turnover. I didn't even see what happened. Spurs timeout. What just happened? I didn't even see the turnover.
The Pacers are celebrating now.
They showed Castle real quick, and then next thing you know, I don't even know what just happened. Was that a Champagne turnover? Champagne stayed in the U.S. He's not having a good game.
Well, we're back to a 16-point lead.
This
For the
struggle is real.
Pacers, the struggle is very real.
Mike Smith said, "I'm out no way the Spurs win this train wreck. If they come back,
Uh-huh.
if they're back in this game with 1 minute left, I'm gonna expect you to be back and be like, oh man, TSR, I shouldn't have left. I'm not giving up. We have 16 turnovers. When we cool down in the rest, sometimes that happens. Mikey, what's going on? If I'm with me, I'm telling the Spurs organization, you better get me some better players. Yeah. Yeah, Kelvin, what happened to Kelvin today? I have not said his name at all.
No, he has been silent.
Zach says this game is over. Everyone but Castle has disappeared. Yeah, Zach, you're not too far off. I mean, Castle's still out there balling or trying. Everybody else is kind of they're out there.
Cardio.
John Lou. So imagine being a content creator for the Spurs and dealing with this.
Oh, funny.
It's. I think some folks forget that, and that's not a knock to anybody watching, but it's like, man, the Spurs loss sucks. I'm out of here. I'm like, yeah, you're out of here.
You gotta stay and watch
You're
it.
out of here. And I'm not saying you have to stay. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, as a content creator, this would be year number 6, and the Spurs have a losing record right now. And if they end up finishing with a losing record, which I wouldn't be shocked if they finish, let's say 40-42, just under, or 40-41 if they don't make that Lakers game up. That would be 6 years in a row losing as a Spurs fan and creator, which is it's rough. And I know good times are coming down the road. They just can't get
It's yeah, they cannot get here soon enough.
Yeah, Jacob Vassell's been struggling. Vassell 6, Kelvin 4. Some of our one of our highest paid players hasn't played today. Zach Collins. He's in the top 5 highest paid Spurs players currently on the roster, I believe. He's not even playing. He's making 16.5 million. Baby Spreewon Castle, hopefully just without the Choka coach. We don't need that. 50 million per year for 10 points. Michael Thomas, who's that? 50 million a year for 10 points. Oh, you're talking about, that was the players they mentioned. Okay.
Mm.
The second unit was awful, Ramel, earlier. That Collins is worthless? No, apparently he's worth 16.5 million. TSR, would you have continued the channel if Wemby had not been drafted? Yeah.
Yeah, you would have.
I would, Jonathan. I might not be as gung-ho to call every game, if I'm being honest. Like, if the Spurs were, like, the year they went 22-16, I got back into video games, and I only called 30 games live that season. I took some time off, and I needed a break. I've been on YouTube since 2006, and just that season was so hard to watch because it was unwatchable. I went to 2 games as well that season. I went to Texas and saw 2 games live, but that season was rough, so I took some time off. With the Wemby season last year, obviously came back and was excited with Wemby. If we didn't draft Wemby, I think I would still be covering the Spurs, but probably if I missed a live game,
You wouldn't.
I'd be like,
You
what?
wouldn't sweat it, yeah.
Like one game I called this year, I definitely was not feeling well, but I did it anyway.
Mhm.
So that would probably be the biggest difference. I'd still be doing it, but maybe maybe it wouldn't be maximum effort. I'd be like, you know what? Maybe it's okay to take a game off. But with having Wemby, we have a franchise player. I do call the games when Wemby hasn't played this year. Just, when you have hope. 2 players, actually, for that matter. I mean, Wemby, I say our franchise, and then Castle. Oh, come on, Julian.
Was
Oh my God. Take Champagne out. All right, so yes, Prince Vic, and that's why the second channel that I have right now called I Like Crap Comics and Music, I just don't have time to do that channel.
no. Like, the only time you have time is when it's not the basketball
Yeah,
season.
I'm converting that to I Make Crap, and it's going to have every channel that I've done and failed. I have all the content. Why not put it up? I started in December of 2006 with a channel called Whack Bag Films, which was pretty much no budget independent films. They're absolutely awful. She's seen some of
I've
it.
seen some of them.
So those are going to go up.
You might be underselling it.
Stuck in the 80s was a movie review channel I did for 3 months. I have 75 videos and just sitting on a hard drive. I'm going to put those up. I've done like a little Hulk channel. The content I still have that's sitting, especially the TSR music stuff, that's not sports music that I like that came out. That's going to go up on that channel. Why not? Get it up there. Chris, this is not good. This is an 18-point game. I was not a film major, David, just a film fan. The movies are absolutely awful. Mamu for 3. No good. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Pacers wall. Oh, Python's like the I Like Crap channel. Oh man, it's I don't like crap is gonna stay up there. Python, it's gonna have its own playlist. And my plan is to do a 7 or 8 minute video, whatever it comes out to, on that channel. Well, it took me 13 years to get monetized, just under 13, December 2006 to it was like May 1st of 2019 with this channel. But a lot of people like those monetization stories. 13 years is a long time to wait. Not that I do this for the money, but it's like a little crown achievement on YouTube is when you get to your first 1,000 subscribers, when you get monetized. And of course, I don't mind Google's ad revenue money. TJ Connell pull up jumper good. We're getting killed.
Yeah, this
Um,
20-point games. That's
I just want to put it, show people like, hey, these are all the channels I tried and failed with. So if anybody else that's struggling, say, hey, it took this guy 13 years to have any type of, success on YouTube. Even though 26,000 subscribers in YouTube world is a needle in the haystack, I'm still very appreciative of it and have a lot of fun doing it. Wendy for three, no good. Oh boy. TSR stands for the Sports Reaction. That was what this channel originally started as. Keith, good evening to you. Mud Dog, it's looking pretty bad with us down by 20. Castle in the paint and gets blocked. You need to take that shot quicker. So
yeah,
there's two things I've seen Castle do in this game, which he'll learn in time.
yeah.
Is he got to the paint and he waited, and the help defender got there and blocked his shot. A lay for the Pacers, and this might be.
Oh, somebody on the Pacers bench is just doing a dance,
Jeez.
like a whole shimmy thing.
Garrett, the Pacers are on a 10-0 run.
Yeah. I,
This was this has been not one of our best games as fans.
no, it is not.
We got 250 thumbs up. That's probably going to be it. I'm not going to ask for 200. We're only at 161. There's just it's an afternoon game that's on ESPN, so we don't have the amount
Yeah,
of viewers
it's
we
a
need to
tough,
get to
tough
200.
time slot.
But I appreciate everyone hanging out today. If the benches get put in and they go to garbage time, which they may, we might cut the stream just a couple minutes early, which I do that in blowouts. I don't like seeing our guys get blown out.
No.
We don't. But maybe we'll get a huge run here and maybe something will change. I'm hoping. Our coup through, we are a young team. We are. I'm shocked that they're playing like this considering yes, it's payback for the last game, but I thought the Spurs would still be motivated.
Yeah, I thought they'd step up.
Mitch has proven that he doesn't use common sense. Switchblade, I don't like his lineups at times, and I would agree this loss partially on the players too. The players still have to score and defend, and we've had some guys play horrible today. Damascene has been bad. Trey Jones has been bad at times.
Keldon.
Julian Champagny has been really running cardio today. That's all he's done. Keldon has not been great.
Turned the ball over.
Oh, he did. A lot of number today, Sally. The bench is some hot dog water. Mitch has a huge head, but nothing in it. Does he have a big head?
He had a lot of hair.
Carson, there's rumors Pop will be back in February. I cannot confirm or deny that. I don't know. I honestly don't.
I haven't seen it anywhere that I would consider.
Arcu3 knows. He said, Rich, some of those Thunder games during the rebuild or making the next jump, there were games like this. Yeah.
Yeah. This is to be expected occasionally.
Ewing's Morocco French. Go Spurs go. You know what? Go Spurs go anyway. Mitch is a bobblehead. When's our next game? I saw Super Chat. We'll get to that in just a moment. Our next game is Wednesday? January 29th. TSR Sunday, Monday. I'm going to have 3 days off.
Oh,
I'm going to open up next
you
video. Fix the eye lock crap. Well, I have all those comics too.
Yeah.
I have way too many comics. The All-Star break is from February 13th to the 19th. We are going to cover the dunk contest, by the way. I usually don't cover stuff like that. But Stefan Castle's in it, plus another UConn player, so she's going to want to watch it.
I am definitely watching it.
All right. I know I missed the super chat. Velo3158 with the $5 super chat says, the bench sucks and let the entire team down. That's on them. This was a step backwards. It did, you know what? I take 2 steps. It's like we take a step forward.
And in a
then
step
2 steps back.
backwards. Yeah.
Big Sean, they did something. Mitch saw us winning and remembered he had a parlay. Did hear Billers, thank you for stopping in. The bench was not good today.
No. But then again, some of our starters were quiet too. I'm looking at you, Devin.
Brutus, good afternoon to you. Devin and your 29 million. Tyrese Halliburton's on the bench. Does that mean is it it's time
It's
for
time
both
for
teams
them.
already? Nope. Steph's in. Devin, Wemby. Nope. Spurs aren't throwing in the towel yet. Like I'm assuming I hope for one more run, and then if the Spurs can't make a run,
Yeah.
I mean, how motivated are you a player though when there's 7 minutes left and you're down 22?
It's a lot of time though.
Castle with the ball, drives, kicks it out to Barnes, who's going to take a corner three. No good. Spurs get the ball back as I looked away. Chris Paul for three. No good.
The other thing,
Woody,
They-
I'm surprised at how bad we are today too. Woody 59. Switchblade with another super chat. Devin was better off the bench than starting. I believe statistically you are correct there.
yeah,
I missed a bucket by the Pacers. They did get revenge in Paris Casimir.
they did.
Robert, as far as contracts on the line, Trey Jones is in a contract season, so he should be motivated. Chris Paul's contract ends this year. Well, he might be closer to retirement than re-signing a contract.
Yeah.
I just heard another whistle. And easy, what's up? They could come back, but they suck on defense. The Spurs have only scored 8 this quarter. What? Homer, what's going on? No, start the game over. We're getting outscored 22-8.
Oh,
Oh my, we've seen a lot of fourth quarters like this.
we've seen way too many fourth quarters like this.
My mama told me days like this. Castle pull up Jay. Off the rim, no good. B-ball fanatic because we're not playing well.
Mhm.
TJ McConnell in the paint, layup good. We're just getting crushed.
Yeah.
Mitch calling our time. Mitch is. Oh, he's not calling timeout. I thought he did. I thought I heard a whistle. Pacers are on a 14-0 run in the last 3:25. Devin open for three, missed the three, also fell down. Not sure what happened there. A 14-0 run. We've had so many fourth quarters. We're just getting killed out there.
This
The
is.
Spurs are going to drop to 20-23, barring the greatest comeback in the history of the Spurs organization.
Ooh, Stachio came in.
Jalen Rose had been raising the Chicago going to fully gut the lineup and looking to shop Kobe White. Oh, you love his hair.
You love
Can you
his
imagine
hair.
Kobe White on the Spurs?
That's some good hair.
Was there a challenge lights out? We're down by 26 and now you're challenging it? Good night, Ryan. Maybe beat LA again. That'd be nice. Well, I got 3 nights out. I gotta do some video editing.
Yeah, you do.
San Antonio Hotspur, what's going on? Oh, the Pacers challenged. Wait, so the Pacers are up by 26 and they're challenging? Really?
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 That's kind of a dick move.
A little bit. You swore.
I did.
Damn it. Well, guys,
This is not what we were hoping for.
I don't look at the standings while we're in the challenge.
This is definitely not what we were hoping for.
You can never win on. Do we have a losing record on ESPN this year? I feel like we have.
Yeah, I
I feel like the nationally televised games
haven't
are.
been great for us.
That's rough too.
Yeah.
If you guys weren't looking at, I was just looking at the numbers for the stream because you like to take a peek, and this will probably be our least watched stream. But it's a Saturday afternoon. It's a nationally televised game in France, so our usual French followers, might be at the game
At the
or
game,
watching the
yeah.
game because they can actually see it. Yeah, just a Saturday afternoon. I don't like games at this time. I know it's better for some of you guys.
The Pacers did challenge.
Yeah, they did.
That's
That's what
just
they said. They won it.
They won it.
Well, I am thankful for everybody that took the time to stop in today.
Yeah, we're so grateful that you join us.
And myself included. I'm the timeout because I got lots and lots of comic
Always
books waiting for me.
thankful to spend time with you.
I got so many comic books waiting for me.
Yeah, you do.
Here's another super chat in the chat. Switchblade's been a
Wow.
super chat machine. Give Blake playtime. Blake gives more effort. I mean, I would hope that they're gonna put. Ah, crap! I just hit the paint up by accident. I hope they're gonna give him playing time. He's gonna be in. You're going to see Blake Wesley, Malachi Branham, the whole crew probably around the 3 to 4 minute mark. That is a mile
Oh.
long three from that. We're getting,
yeah.
hey, are we moving the camera around, lady?
Sorry, I had to move my leg was falling asleep.
Barnes gets in the paint and scores 123-96. Fowler, this was a tough loss. You know what? We beat them by 30 the other night. Wow, what an air ball by
They are looking to do the same.
123-96. They got us by 27 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Revenge is a dish that's served cold. CP3 has changed nothing about these fourth quarter collapses. I mean, we've had some comebacks too, though.
I feel like it's been a while.
Yeah, we've had more. Castle drives in the paint, loses the ball, gets it back, gets it to Barnes for 3. Barnes an in-and-out burger. AJ, good afternoon to you. I hate passive Devin. Garrett, that's
Yeah.
fair. McConnell, all right, come on, this game's over now. It's 125-96. Call the starters. I'm not all for putting the bench unit in, the garbage time crew, but you're down by almost 30. Wemby behind the back pass, drives in the paint, and goes for a dunk and misses it. Time to trade Devin. Oh boy.
Here comes
Emmy's yes, that Chicago loss was a turning point. Also a bit. Oh, okay, all right.
What was that?
Casimir, I'm sure he hates losing.
I'm sure he hates losing even more.
All right, Greg. Hey, I got tons of comic books to go through. It's gonna be a good weekend. I got a lot of goodies this weekend. I feel bad for my friend Ken, who usually goes to me.
Oh, I feel so bad that Ken wasn't there.
And he couldn't go, and he would have loved the show.
You know what we should have done when we realized how good it was? I should have texted him for a list of what he was looking for. Started grabbing some stuff for him.
That would have been very difficult. He's got a book like mine. What do you need?
Yeah.
Did I put too many points on for that free throw? 125-9. Did he miss it? I don't know. We have a timeout, and I got to think the bench unit's coming in. We're down by 4.5 minutes left. Spurs lost this game because it is on ESPN, because the coach is not allowed to call timeout at the last 3 minutes of the third. Wait, you're not allowed to call timeouts when the games are nationally televised at certain times? Because if you're not, I honestly don't know that. Yeah, I think the sports show the first half, well, the third quarter, at one point we were up by 1. We were up by 1 in the third quarter, and then the wheels fell off.
I mean, yeah. I feel like that's an understatement.
Anthony Bustamante says if the Spurs don't make changes in the next 2 weeks of the deadline, Victor is leaving in the next 2 years. Anthony, I would think if next year they're a losing team, then he will leave.
I think that's true.
Is there any way to display your comic collection in your home, or do they just stay in a box? I keep my box pies on. I don't like them getting light. Everything is in a box. I don't put anything. I know a lot of comic book creators put their books up on a wall behind them. Butterfingers for sure, Scott. I better see Champagne at McDonald's tomorrow for this. What, flipping burgers follower? Our bench had 18 points total. They should put in City Sissoko.
Yeah, I'm sure the
They really
crowd would
should.
love to see him.
Homer Mamu did play.
Yes. Actually started the second quarter.
The second Memphis game was on ESPN too. So we lost that game. We do not play well on ESPN.
No.
We really don't. 125-97. Wemby's at the line for another free throw. Way short. City Sissoko's checked in. City playing with Wemby for, I don't know. So you guys have mentioned it before in the chat, Playthrough says, what's with this history of Wemby leaving teams? Has he done that with a lot of foreign teams?
We need to Google that later.
Because he hasn't played professionally long. He played for Metropolitan, and that's the only one I know of. It is Spurs ball after a miss. Wemby for 3, no good. City Sissoko with the offensive board. Back to Wemby. Wemby with a turnover. He did once. Alley-oop to Obi Toppin. It's a 30-point game. It's over. If you guys are heading out, if you could please hit the thumbs up, please do so. I don't know if we're going to stick around to the end. This is awful.
This is hard to watch.
Spurs don't always win while you're here.
No.
Wemby in the paint, tosses it out to Malachi Branham. off his hand. Turnover.
I feel like they win more than they lose when I'm here, though.
Yes, this has been brutal. It really
Yeah,
has.
this has been ugly. This has just been ugly.
Down by 30. Wemby's coming out. Mitch is throwing in the towel, guys.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna throw in the towel too. We're down by 30. I love hanging out with you guys, but I have so much I gotta do, and I don't like watching our guys get destroyed like this. Well, they got us back. It's the garbage time squad,
Yeah,
except for
yeah.
Stephon Castle and your boys. I don't know why Castle's still in there.
Like,
Well,
probably
why is
just
Devin still in there too? Why they got the pineapples in there? Mitch, we're down by 30. Get him out of there. What? Any bench assets? The Wizards. Jonas seems like a player to go after.
yeah. Yeah.
Later, Tycoon, later, David. You know what? Are we out of the plan? McMuddog, at this moment in time, we are. We're the 12th position in the Western Conference. 1 through 6 make the playoffs. 7 through 10 make the play-in. 11 and back, lottery pick. And we're sitting back in the lottery pick position. I will be back for the Clippers game. We got the next 3 days off. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, make sure you watch the Brandon Jennings video we uploaded yesterday. Love how that came out. Put a ton of work into that. And we appreciate the support on that video and more content like that coming soon. Because I really want to grow the channel, and I'm really going to try to grow our channel this year and
You've been working hard.
get us as high as we can go subscriber wise. So
You've definitely been working hard, babe.
now I'm 32. All right, thank you guys. On behalf of myself, Miss TSR, the couch
Everybody.
contingent, and TS Bear, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs go!